What's up, people? How we doing? Let's go. We are live. How are we doing? Let's put some music on. Right. Play a little bit of this before we go over to nice to be back on the live stream. Got some pizza. Ordered some nice pizza to come through. Oh, here we go. Cheesy garlic bread, mate. Oh, that onion can fuck off. Nice. Nice. Oh. What's here? There we go. Right. Let's go. I'm going to start a little bit of this before we start the actual live watch along. This is my team in real life, Kent. I have recorded a couple more videos, guys, it's just I'm getting to uploading them first, well, editing them first. Chosen goal focus, so
ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. Welcome to this match between Kent and Surrey. Please make the teams feel welcome as they walk out onto the field.
here we go. 49 for 1.
Change your bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
Come back to this. Oh fucking hell, I've forgotten how to do this one.
Waiting.
Got some mushrooms. Ugh. Oh. Oh, good block.
Nice ball. Waiting.
I must have taken a small schnick. Doesn't carry.
Yep.
He gets one away at the end there for a single.
End of the over. Kent are now on 50 for 1. Change your bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack.
Here's some spin.
Waiting.
Oh!
Waiting. Wait. Waiting.
Have a decent shot there.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me. What a shot from Bell Drummond.
Kent are now on 59 for 1.
Oh, that's gone. Bell Drummond, that is fucking gone, mate. See you later. That is plumb as fuck, mate. See you later. Yeah, that's plumb.
The dismissed batsman,
What's he doing there?
LBW for 11.
Joe Denley, the new batsman.
Kent are now on 59 for 2. Joe Denley is the new batsman at
That's
number
middle.
4.
Oh, oh, that was close to be fair. That could have gone either way.
Wait. Yep. Yeah, yep.
He's off the mark. Oh,
Yes.
oh, fuck off, Cox. Can't be doing that, mate.
Waiting. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's going for 2. He's run out, surely. Bye. That's got to be a run out. Yeah, he's gone. He's miles out. What was he thinking? That's a big wicket for Surrey here. Jordan Cox gone for 35.
Kent are now on 61.
66 for 4. Right, here we go. Joe Denley. Oh. Oh, good block.
Yep.
Randall's 4 off 2. Oh, you're fucking taking the piss, lad. Sorry, I'm just responding to some messages. Just one from this over so far.
Waiting.
We'll take it.
End of the over. Kent are now 67.
Where are all my viewers, man? Where are all my regular viewers? Oh, good block.
Oh, nice ball. Oh, that's a spot.
It's a very interesting team we've done tonight. No Gallagher's on the bench. IU starts in tonight. We knew Elise, MacArthur and Tompkins didn't travel, so yeah, we always knew they were going to be out of the game.
Waiting.
Oh. It's whether the reserve players can step up. I wouldn't say Hughes is a reserve-based player though. I really wouldn't. I'd say he's probably on par with the first team.
67 for 4. Change of bowling, the off-spin.
Probably going to bowl probably 2 or 3 more overs, and then we will switch it over to them reacting to the game.
Waiting. Yep. Yep.
Oh, what is that? You taking the piss? Could have run him out there. Kent 72 for 4.
Waiting.
Nice. Where's all my viewers gone?
Waiting. Yes.
Oh, fucking hell. Good shot there from Denley. That was a really decent shot. Should go all the way. Yeah, and it does. Fucking hell. Gone for 5 off this over. I should have taken the catch there. Oh well. Oh, they progressed a little bit here. They needed something though.
The spinner coming on to bowl.
Comes Ed Star YouTuber again.
Waiting. Wait on it. Waiting.
Oh! I'm going to make this the last over before we go over to the live. So players should be approaching the pitch any moment now. Because I believe it's on 5 Sport Live.
Yep.
End of the over.
Right,
Kent
that's it.
are now 94 for 4.
Right. I'm going to leave it there for now. And then we're going to put this on full screen. Let's look at my ugly mug. Turn the music off. Right, I'd imagine it's on BBC Sport. Give me a second. interested in here is PGA Championship. Fuck off. Oh, is it an 8 o'clock kickoff? What the fuck? Why is it on?
We're in danger of getting relegated from the conference. And there was a banner that some fans had brought which said, "Don't embarrass us." This is the polar opposite of that. Just look at all of the signs around. It is like a cup final.
It is. Give me 1 minute. I'm just saying hello to Ashley Cole here. And now I'm ready to answer your question.
That is a name drop.
It is a big name drop, but he's one of the best around, isn't it? So I've got to do that. You know what I mean? He's just sitting in front of us, to be fair. So he looks like he's happy. He looks like he's calm and collected. And if they could have him on the pitch today, Crossy, I think they'd be easily fine. But no, to be fair, you're right. The atmosphere is fantastic, to be fair. It's brilliant. And you see all the banners that are up of Lampard. We are the famous Everton FC. It's one of those where I'm so glad I'm here with Ali commentating on it. Or you'd rather be out there playing, but we can't play anymore. So I'm just glad I'm here commentating. Brilliant atmosphere.
Frank Lampard has said before the game, Clinton, it's about tapping into the atmosphere. That feels like a really interesting quote because it's so big, you could get carried away in it. Let's not forget they had 2 red cards in their last home game.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. You've got to be careful. You've got to play with your head and not with your heart. Just relax a little bit and don't go mad. The occasions, unbelievable.
Come on, Palace.
You want to see the fans, they'll all be behind you saying, make that first tackle. But just be a bit streetwise. They weren't in the last game against Brentford, losing Rondon.
Come on, Palace.
It's a big occasion, but you can hear across. Look at this noise. This is what makes you want to be a footballer. For nights like this where someone can be the hero. Brilliant atmosphere.
We will keep you up to date with what is happening with Burnley also playing tonight at Aston Villa. That is an 8 o'clock kickoff, and Chelsea's game against Leicester also at 8 p.m. But this is our base. It's Goodison Park, where Everton can secure safety if they beat Crystal Palace. Clinton Morrison is with Ali Bruceport.
Well, they're in a parlous position, certainly, but what a welcome. That massive, thunderous roar you just heard.
You just got to think Everton have got to win this tonight.
Was as the Everton players, led by Seamus Coleman,
because they've got Arsenal at the weekend.
From the tunnel beneath us onto this immaculate Goodison Park pitch. So this is a 6th consecutive day of nail-biting football commentary on BBC Radio 5 Live. You go back to Saturday, we had the FA Cup final for you. Sunday, we were listening to Manchester City coming back from 2-0 down at West Ham. We then had Everton-Brentford. Monday night, Arsenal's top 4 hopes took a massive dip away at Newcastle. Some atmosphere that evening. Liverpool kept the title race alive on Tuesday. Last night in Seville ended up in heartbreak for Rangers. But what an atmosphere, what a game. And what a listen that was on 5 Live, and I think we've got more of the same on the way for you tonight. There's that smell of acrid smoke in the air. More flares have gone off. Blue smoke is sort of drifting across the 2
Come on, Palace.
Of the Gladys Street end away to our left-hand side. I'm going to hit you with a bit of Latin, Clinton, to start the evening off, because it really struck me as I walked to Goodison Park across Stanley Park this evening. You see that club motto written up in bold. It's up there on the big screen at the moment. Nil satis nisi optimum. Nothing but the best is good enough. That is the message from Frank Lampard tonight, isn't it? And the best will do. If they win this game, they're safe.
Yeah, if they win the game, they are definitely safe. And he'll want it done and dusted. He won't want it to go to the weekend. So it's in Everton's hands. We've said it all along, and it is in Everton's hands. And it's there for them. Look at this atmosphere.
Wow.
You don't want to have to go to the Emirates and try and get a result. Take care of it tonight.
2 captains shaking hands in the centre circle. Your referee this evening is heading to the World Cup, we found out today, later this year. Anthony Taylor and Michael Oliver will be the 2 Premier League representatives as referees at the World Cup. Also heard today there will be 6 female officials at the Men's World Cup for the first time ever. This is a big game for Anthony Taylor tonight, though. Seamus Coleman and Wilfred Zaha have shaken hands. One change for Everton. Jared Branthwaite, after the red card against Brentford on Sunday, suspended. Michael Keane back from illness. And Frank Lampard keeps the same shape. So back 3 for Everton. Jordan Pickford, England's #1 in goal. Seamus Coleman, the skipper. Michael Keane and Mason Holgate, the back 3. Vitaly Mikalenko wide left. Alex Iwobi continues in the right wing-back role. Andre Gomez alongside Abdoulaye Doucouré in central midfield. And Dominic Calvert-Lewin leads the line. But the main man in recent weeks has been the Brazilian Richarlison. 5 goals and 2 assists in his last 8 Premier League games.
Underway. Come on, boys.
Gordon on the other flank. Players take the knee, that's applauded. The whistle blows. We're underway on 5 Live and BBC Sounds. Everton in blue shirts, white shorts, white socks, attacking the Sir Philip Carter Park stand away to our right-hand side, and Crystal Palace in bright yellow this evening. Red numbers on their backs. 3 changes to their team. Conor Gallagher completing his loan spell from Chelsea at the end of this season. One of those on the bench with Cheku Kuyate and Luka Milivojevic. Will Hughes, Jeffrey Schlupp and Jordan Ayew come in. They're in good form. Crystal Palace unbeaten in their last 4 games, and the ball is loose inside their half. Frank Lampard already right out on the edge of the pitch, and the ball is cleared by Jeffrey Schlupp and into the stands, and Everton win a throw. Every throw, every goal kick, every corner, every tackle is going to be roared to the rooftops, isn't it?
Yeah, and you need it when you're in a position like this.
This is a big game for Everton. Really is a huge game.
Against Brentford, where they had it in their hands, to be fair, and then going down to 10 men, it was always difficult. So they're going to need these fans to be that 12th man. But it's going to be, there's good, interesting battles, Ali, all over the pitch. In particular, Gordon against Young Mitchell.
It's a lovely, late, warm spring evening. Anthony Gordon goes tumbling. Felt he got a little shove in the back there. Doesn't get the decision.
James, you're right, man. How are you?
Goal kick for Crystal Palace.
Live on 5 Sport.
In vibrant
5 Live.
3rd consecutive Premier League start for him late in the season.
Got some
Nathaniel
pizza as well.
Klein, former Liverpool man at right back. Mitchell's the left back. Joachim Andersen, the big Dane, alongside Mark Gahey, the 21-year-old, at centre back. Schlupp, Hughes and Ebere Eze, the midfield 3. Jordan Ayew and Wilfred Zaha, with his 13 Premier League goals this season in support of Mateta up front. Zaha and Gordon go eyeball to eyeball. Zaha pushes Gordon away.
Wilf.
Put his open left palm to Gordon's right
Wilf.
and shoved him out of his face.
You
Anthony
absolute
Taylor
idiot.
The Everton fans, you can hear, are roaring for Wilfred Zaha to get sent off. We were talking about this atmosphere before the game.
Wilf is an absolute idiot.
Let's not forget, it's the Palace players as well.
I know what Wilf's like, and he loves the atmosphere.
I don't think we'll get anything from the game, James. I think Everton will win 2-1. I want to be wrong, but I just have a feeling that they're going to overturn us tonight. They need the points.
I think he'll speak to him and Gordon. The atmosphere is like that, so it's going to be a fiery atmosphere. You just have to be careful both. You want the game to finish with 11v11.
Everton this is. So Frank Lampard's got his arms out wide. Everton feel hard done by with decisions this season. Branthwaite sending off on Sunday, an example of that. And you can see Frank Lampard saying there, hand to the face, isn't that a red card? Anthony Taylor's decided to have a word with both players. Both captains were called in as well. Febrile atmosphere this evening. We have played 3 minutes. There's certainly not been any quality football played so far. It's Everton 0, Palace 0.
Well, I know Ashley Cole feels. He turned to me and said, any chance, Glenn, they can get
already
you.
a
You can't put your hand
cagey
in his face,
start.
to be fair. So, yeah, he is lucky, Wilfred Zaha.
I hope you're right, James. I really do, mate.
Right hand side inside their own half. 3 minutes played. So let's just remind you the permutations. The simple one, if Everton win, they stay up. If they do draw or lose this game this evening, Leeds will still need to win at Brentford on the final day to go past Everton. And in very basic maths, Everton need 2 points from 2 games to stay up. Burnley need 4 points from 2 games. We'll keep you updated on Villa Burnley. Kicks off at 8 o'clock at Villa Park. Chelsea Leicester on Radio 5 Sports Extra this evening, and already underway at Vale Park in the League 2 playoff semi-final second leg. Port Vale 0, Swindon 0. Chris Coles will keep us updated on that one. Winners against Mansfield in the League 2 playoff final. 4 minutes gone, it's 0-0. Iwobi floats a pass towards Calvert-Lewin. Strong with his chest, flicks the ball to the right. Richarlison is tackled, cleared by Mitchell with his left foot. Mateta leaps high, he's 6'4" tall. The ball just clears his head. Everton win it inside the Palace half, and Iwobi gets Richarlison away down the right. Tries to get a first-time cross in, hits Will Hughes. It goes behind for a corner.
I'll tell you one thing, don't think that Patrick Vieira cares. He's just going mad at Eze for missing out on that tackle. He
Absolutely.
got off the bench and he was roaring. I'm telling you now, he won't accept that, Patrick Vieira. He's against one of his fours in Frank Lampard, so he'll want to win this game out.
You're fired up, aren't you?
Yeah.
Everton fans are fired up. You're fired up.
I am fired up because, to be fair, it's a really good game, to be fair.
Yeah.
It is a good game.
Some atmosphere. 0-0. Corner for Everton. Their first of the game. Young Anthony Gordon will take it with his right foot into the near post. Slightly nervous delivery, that felt like. Scuffed it a bit. It's headed away, and the ball goes out for a throw into Everton. Lampard against Vieira in the technical area.
Always good battles on the pitch, aren't they? So in the technical area, I'll let you choose the winner. I think I know, but I'm not saying nothing.
Well, in terms of Chelsea-Arsenal, I remember Lampard joined Chelsea 2001. Vieira left Arsenal in 2005, which was the season that Chelsea first won the title under Jose Mourinho. Lampard scored the clinching goal, I seem to remember, away at Bolton. So Vieira was on top initially in terms of his club, and then Chelsea started to take over. Throwing down the right from Iwobi, looking for Gordon. Have they won another corner, Everton? Assistant referee takes a while to make his mind up, gives the goal kick to Crystal Palace, and the home fans go berserk. Officials are going to have to be strong in this atmosphere.
No, they have to be strong, to be fair. It's going to be a hard one because the atmosphere, they're going to be baying for everything and calling for everything, these Everton fans. So, yeah, they're going to have to be strong. But he's one of the best. He said he's going to the World Cup. Taylor is one of the best.
Yeah. Now, the Everton fans felt that the ball had sort of grazed the studs of Zaha there. Looking at the replay, I'm not sure they were right. Frank Lampard's continuing the complaints down on the sideline.
I mean, they've started well, Everton.
Early flashpoint between Zaha and Gordon. It's just lit the stadium up, hasn't it? That flashpoint. He didn't need it, but it's just lifted it up even more. Jack Butland, long goal kick down the middle of the pitch. Michael Keane wins his first.
Nice to see Butland start tonight.
Back into the Palace
must
half. The
admit.
ball's at the feet of Mitchell. He's closed down by Anthony Gordon. Frank Lampard loves the effort from his young winger. And the ball goes out for a Crystal Palace throw. Let's get a first update from Vale Park this evening. Then here's Chris Coles.
6 minutes played, still 0-0, but Port Vale really should be ahead on the night. James Wilson, whose goal kept Port Vale in this tie on Sunday, should have levelled the aggregate score 3 yards out, centre of the goal, somehow screwed his left foot shot wide. Not sure how he missed. He had to score. 0-0, Swindon 2-1 up on aggregates.
Thank you, Chris. Another throw-in for Crystal Palace here, just about level with the edge of the Everton penalty area.
Come on, Palace.
Mitchell comes running forward from left back, throws it to Schlupp, volleys it back to him. A little bit of skill from Mitchell, gets the cross into the box. Oh, the header's well attacked by Ayew. Flashes wide of Jordan Pickford's right hand post, well wide as well, but he made good contact with the header.
That's a chance out. That is a good chance. Tyreek Mitchell does ever so well, gets half a yard. It's a good chance. He's coming across, he gets inside Mikalenko, and he should really be hitting the target there. It's difficult to beat Pickford. He's in fantastic form, but good play from Mitchell and unlucky from Jordan Ayew.
Jordan Ayew, 3 goals in his last 86 appearances for Crystal Palace. Now, I know he does a lot more for the team than just score goals, and it's a very easy stick to beat him with, but he's had the first chance of the game this evening. Calvert-Lewin leaps high, ball drops inside the Palace half. Doucouré to Iwobi, quickly on to Richarlison. He gets an early cross in, has overhit that. The ball balloons across the field, all the way over to Everton's left. Mikalenko can't keep it in, and it goes out for a throw-in to Palace. Now, Ashley Cole, you're absolutely right. In his prime, Everton would love him out there. Mikalenko is I think, the one signing they made in January that really actually has made a really positive difference to the team.
No, he's made a big difference. He's been really good, to be fair, and he's had a lot to deal with as well off the field, and he's handled himself ever so well on the pitch. I think he's been outstanding. You've seen the strike against Leicester. What a finish that was. He's been really good.
8 minutes gone first half, 0-0. Calvert-Lewin relishing the battle for Everton. Gomez plays it back to Mikalenko. Cross comes in. No one there for Everton to attack the ball. Hooked away by Mitchell. Wasn't quite sure what was around him. Decided not to take any chances. Out it goes for a throw to Everton on the right. 5 Live and BBC Sounds this evening. 8.5 minutes played. Everton 0, Palace 0. Outside of the foot cross from Doucouré. Hits Calvert-Lewin on the shoulder. Spins off to the left. Mikalenko gets that ball in. Will Hughes heads it away, and Gomez plays it back to Holgate. Holgate looks to go for the long diagonal. Quickly it's overhit beyond Iwobi, behind for a goal kick, and there's been an early goal in this League 2 playoff semi-final second leg. Here's Chris Coles.
Port Vale 1, Swindon 0. Didn't take James Wilson long to banish the memories of that horrible miss. He's equalised, he's levelled the tie. Great ball in from Keane Harrett on the left-hand side, and Wilson underneath the crossbar, fired home. Port Vale 1, Swindon 0, 2-2 on aggregates.
Goal kick taken by Crystal Palace. Ball driven forward by Joachim Andersen with his right foot. Mikalenko backpedaling, watches it all the way, heads it out for a throw-in to Palace on the right, 35 yards from the Everton goal. So Palace in yellow with a red and blue vertical stripe down the left-hand side of that shirt. Yellow shorts, yellow socks, attacking the Gladys Street end, that jam-packed two-tiered stand away to our left. Zaha, good strength, lays it off to Schlupp. Bit of space for Schlupp to attack on the left. Cross comes in. Blocked at the near post, goes behind.
Come on.
Crystal Palace corner. Palace have beaten Everton twice this season. 3-1 at Selhurst Park in December. Conor Gallagher scored twice. If you're just tuning in, he's on the bench for Palace this evening. And they absolutely walloped Everton 4-0 in an FA Cup quarter-final. 0-0 tonight. Corner taken shortly to Zaha.
Doesn't
Back
work.
to Mitchell. Mitchell runs beyond Doucouré. High floated cross to the far post, headed out to the edge of the box. Schlupp miscues the volley,
No.
and it dribbles harmlessly wide and behind for a goal kick to Everton. Here's Clinton Morris.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for Jeffrey Schlupp. He obviously scored the equaliser on the weekend. He's back in the team and he's got good technique, so he'll be disappointed. But it's a well-worked
Yeah, he will be
corner. But they will be a
disappointed.
threat down the left-hand side because I think Mitchell and Zaha, the combination this season has been outstanding, and Jeffrey Schlupp as well. More so than
Just
down
needs a
that
goal,
right-hand
I think.
side,
I think
'cause
this
Klein don't wanna get
moment.
forward and Jordan
I
Ayew
think whoever
good
gets the
at attacking
first
back.
goal will probably win the game.
About 5 minutes away from the 8 o'clock Premier League kickoffs this evening, the crucial one in the relegation battle. Villa Burnley. Anthony Gordon onto the ball, edge of the Palace box. Little nutmeg trying to find a way through. Palace get enough bodies back to get the ball away. Can't keep it in play. Out for a throw-in to Everton. Half a quarter of a chance just developing there for Everton, and the Everton fans will leap on anything. Richarlison goes tumbling to the floor. He is not going to fool the assistant referee with that. The throw-in was coming his way. He knew Mitchell was behind him. Mitchell gives him a tiny little nudge.
Ali, that's where he lets himself down. That's why a lot of people have a go at Richarlison. And listen, I've been a big fan of him recently. I think he's stepped to the party when they needed him, when they've had Calvert-Lewin missing. But stuff like that, it doesn't look good because he's trying to buy a free kick.
Goal kick taken short. Comes out to Mitchell. Richarlison, that's better work from him. Quickly in to block the clearance from Tyrick Mitchell.
Come on,
for a throw
boys.
into Palace inside their own half on the left. Final day of the Premier League season, I'm sure you'll know, is Sunday, 5 Live. Across it with our finest coverage as always. All the games kick off at 4 o'clock. So much to be decided. The title, 4th place, 6th, 7th in terms of Europa League, Europa Conference League, and the relegation battle as well. Our commentary will start at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City against Aston Villa with John Murray in the hot seat there. Reporters at all the other games. That will be some listen on Sunday afternoon. Everton will hope to be safe by then. They're away at Arsenal on Sunday. They're watching Palace stroke passes around inside their own half at the moment. Patchy blue sky above us at Goodison Park. Gahey on the ball with his left arm heavily strapped in a white bandage. Mateta's first time ball out to the right. Mikalenko's got it covered. He wants it to spin out for a throw and it won't quite do that. So he clears it on the turn. Calvert-Lewin wins the flick on. Anthony Gordon gives chase and Gahey is there for Palace. And comes back to his goalkeeper, the giant Jack Butland.
See, that's what he gives you, Calvert-Lewin. He'll win every header today out. And it's just trying to get runners, the likes of Richarlison, and that running in behind, because he is very good in the air.
Ball loose on the halfway line. Eze calmly strokes a pass back to Anderson. Everton just stand off for the moment. And Palace again knock it around inside their own half. Everton win means safety. Means another season of top-flight football. They've only ever suffered 2 relegations in their history. Once in the 30s, 1930, went down, came straight back up again. And once in the 50s, 1951, 3 seasons in the 2nd division. Otherwise, entirely in the top flight. Zaha's in the mood. Little trick. Away from Iwobi. Tried to drag him back. Couldn't get there. No look pass. Looking for Mateta. Well covered by Mason Holgate. And the ball is behind for a goal kick. You're right about Zaha, actually, Clinton. I think if he keeps it calm, he's going to relish the atmosphere.
Oh, of course he will. He loves all of this. Obviously, knowing him personally, he loves it. He said when they have a go at him more, it inspires him to go and play out his best. And I think he needs to play angry. He's a person, he said it many a times, when he has the crowd on his back, that's when he likes to showcase his ability. It'll be a good battle between him and Iwobi and Chambers Coleman as well, because they're playing that free.
Everton 0, Crystal Palace 0. So Everton, as it stands, would move to 37 points. Leeds would stay on 35. Richarlison goes down on the edge of the penalty area. This time he does get the decision.
Oh,
he was between
fuck off.
Hughes and Joachim Andersen. And it's either for a foul on Richarlison or the ball seemed to strike an arm in there. Again, Calvert-Lewin wins the flick on Richarlison.
Fuck's
Says he'd
sake.
into.
Yeah, he has, but Anderson's got to go and win the first header. It's a mismatch between Nathaniel Klein and Calvert-Lewin, and it's a silly tackle, but Palace have bigger problems, because Mitchell looks like he's struggling. He's just gone down off the ball there. And
No, not Mitchell.
Yeah, Crystal Palace physio is out in his red tracksuit top, having a word with Tyreek Mitchell, who's sat down on the floor. First shooting opportunity coming Everton's way, and Richarlison, I think quite sensibly, is just trying to take the free kick back a couple of yards here. He's adjusting his shin pads, having been fouled and won it. I think we're in no doubt as to who's going to take it. Mikolenko is there as well.
Do you think, have you seen Richarlison ever score a free kick?
No.
That's what I mean. I don't think they've got one out there who's normally the free kick taker, would you?
No.
Mikolenko,
Don't speak so soon.
Would fancy it, but it's not on his side, is it?
Watching
They're gonna
Mikolenko,
score,
I was
aren't
just trying to think of, great Everton free kick takers, and Leighton Baines immediately, he was the one, wasn't he?
He was the
Just
one.
I can just imagine what's going to happen
Leighton
here.
Baines is stepping over the ball 9 times out of 10. It could be finding the back of the net.
Right, Tyreek Mitchell back on his feet, hobbling to the sidelines, and at the moment doesn't look like Crystal Palace are getting ready to make a change, so hopefully he's going to be okay.
Good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5-man wall being arranged here by Jack Butland, and the free kick is just left of centre as Everton attack the goal away to our right, and I would say it was about 23, 24 yards out, and Richarlison
Just block it.
has his eyes
Just
fixed
block it.
firmly on Butland
Please,
and
just
the
block
Palace
it.
goal. 15 minutes gone. Richarlison with his right foot. Oh, he clips the bar.
Fuck
He
off.
raises the crossbar and goes behind. Butland didn't get a touch to that. That was close.
Oh, it's brilliant from Richarlison. He gets it up and over, and he's unlucky. I thought Butland might have made a save, but you know what? I don't know. Watching that replay again, does he make a save? I thought he did. Oh, he saves it. I knew he saved it. He saved it from this angle. It looked like he's tipped it onto the bar. It's a great save from Butland. Great free kick from Richarlison, but great save from Butland.
Frank Lampard is saying exactly the same thing to Kevin Friend down on the sidelines. It's 8 o'clock. Villa, Burnley, Chelsea, Leicester getting underway. Has just got underway. John Akers at Villa Park.
Villa 0, Burnley 0. Second minute, and Villa pouring on the pressure. Buendia's just had a shot blocked in front of the Burnley fans opposite me. Beach balls bouncing around in there. Shirt sleeves. Then a ball flashed across the box. No one could stick it in. And Villa have just won a corner. They've made a good start. 0-0.
Leeds fans obviously listening nervously tonight. This isn't a good one for them. The as it stands table as soon as we click into the game, because it's Villa 0, Burnley 0. If Burnley get a draw tonight, Leeds do drop into that bottom three and start the final day in the bottom three. So the as it stands table now has Leeds in the bottom three. We'll head to Stamford Bridge shortly. We are at Goodison Park. Clinton Morrison alongside me.
I'm glad you know that, Al, because I was going to ask you, how's it looking at that bottom? I can't keep up with it, but good job you and our guy Gary's here to look after
Jesus,
us.
that's a bit too close for comfort.
At his fingertips. Joachim Andersen, poor ball, dragged across field. Iwobi intercepts on the move. Quickly across the halfway line. Side puts a ball to Gordon on the right. First time cross, good delivery. Gahey heads it away. Mitchell's there with his right foot. Iwobi blocks, and the ball goes behind for a Palace goal kick. And I wouldn't be surprised if Iwobi's been winded by that, because that was a meaty clearance that has caught him in the midriff. So let's get to Stamford Bridge. Early update from John Southall.
Evening, Ali. We played 3 minutes. Chelsea 0, Leicester 0. Quite a combative start to the game. Chelsea dominating possession. They've made 2 changes from that cup final and will guarantee third with a win tonight. Chelsea 0, Leicester 0.
Goal kick taken by Crystal Palace. So Villa, Burnley, Chelsea, Leicester underway. Radio 5 Sports Extra has your commentary of Chelsea, Leicester. We know Port Vale won up on Swindon in the League 2 playoff semi-final, which means that is 2-2 on aggregate. Winners meet Mansfield in the final a week on Saturday. This Saturday, 3 o'clock at Wembley, Sunderland against Wycombe. We'll have updates on that one during our commentary of the Scottish Cup final. Rangers trying to bounce back from that Europa League final defeat last night. Full commentary of Rangers Hearts. Steve Crossman with the show, live from midday, live from Hampden Park on Saturday. Zaha picking the ball up deep for Palace. Iwobi sticking to him like glue. Zaha plays it back to Joachim Andersen. Plenty of space for him to work with inside his own half. Pass across to Nathaniel Klein. Just looked a little nervous on the ball there and sort of bounced between his feet.
Yeah, he's like that. I think in the right back he's very good going forward, but I mean defending, but he can improve on the ball massively.
Yeah, good closing down from Everton. Mitchell's clearance straight into Iwobi again, so he's been in the wars. Goes out for a throw-in to Palace, coming up to 20 minutes played. Closest we've come. Richarlison's free kick grazing the crossbar. We think Butland did get a hand to it in the end, but Everton didn't get the corner, and Ayew heading powerfully wide for Crystal Palace. Holgate under pressure inside his own half. Clearance hits Mateta. Got to be careful. Zaha breathing down his neck. Hooks it away with his left foot. Iwobi and Schlupp jump for the ball together. Breaks loose to Mateta wide on the left. Zaha
Go on.
the turn. Michael Keane right behind him. Zaha thought he was fouled. No free kick given. And Gordon's first touch lets him down inside his own half. The ball goes out for a Crystal Palace throw on the left, which Mitchell gets ready to take. Clinton can't see him. Now you can see him now, can't you, Clinton?
Yeah, because
it's the famous,
it's in the way, isn't it?
Yeah. Famous Goodison Park stanchion. Oh, clever from Zaha. Dragged the ball 180 degrees through the legs of Doucouré, and it's also won Palace a free kick because Schlupp's been caught, and Everton now have got to be careful. Everton 0, Palace 0. So that incredible atmosphere we had outside the ground ahead of the game, and certainly in the build-up to kick-off in the first sort of 5-10 minutes, has just dampened down a little bit, and you just feel that at the moment, you know, on the sort of nerve scale, it's picking up at the moment for the Everton fans. Certainly now, set piece to defend. Everton 0, Crystal Palace 0. So Everton will currently be on 37 points. Burnley on 35. They're 0-0 at Villa. Leeds on 35, but they'd be in the bottom 3 because of their goal difference. Free kick. Eze with his right foot. Good delivery into the far post. Headed in.
Yes! Let's go!
And that is big trouble. Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Yes, Jean-Philippe! Get in there! Yes! Let's go!
Everton are going to have to come from behind. It's Everton 0.
Get in there! Come on!
Because obviously the pillar's in the way, to be fair, so we're going to have to see on the replay.
Boom!
You can't give someone like Mateta, who's 6'2", 6'3", a free
Let's
header.
go!
I know they do zonal, but it's a great ball from Eze, and he just spins it. He just runs straight. Doucouré's not checked his shoulders to see where he is. It's a free header. You can't give someone the big
Get
header
in!
like that.
Come on!
It's a good header from Mateta, but it's poor defending. Frank Lampard will not be happy with that.
Boom!
Abdoulaye Doucouré and Michael Keane are both jumping with Mark Gahey, and then Mateta sort of slips in behind. The ball clears.
Jean-Philippe Mateta, mate. Let's go.
From 6 yards out, quite close to Pickford, but Pickford's got no real chance to react. Everton 0, Crystal Palace 1. Early goal at Stamford Bridge. John Southall.
It's gone to Leicester. Chelsea 0, Leicester 1. Really good goal. Came from a Schmeichel long ball forward. 4 touches later. James Maddison, edge of the penalty area.
Let's go.
The keeper's near post. Chelsea 0, Leicester 1.
Get in, lads.
Crystal Palace 1. So Everton remaining on 36 points. Burnley 0-0 at Villa. They'd be on 35. Leeds on 35, sitting in the bottom 3. Zaha slips. He was about to get a crossing from the left. The Everton fans are relieved of that. And they need to up it again and get behind their team. And Frank Lampard, you know, he is getting that message across as well. Okay, plenty of time.
Superior Eze.
To be fair, and they got to relax. There's still loads of time left in this game. They've started the game well, Everton. It'll be disappointing to concede from a set piece for sure, but it's not like Palace have carved them open. But there's still loads of time
That's the
left
way
in the
we
game
like
for
it.
Everton.
We
Just
like
remind
it.
you as
We
well,
like
if
it.
Everton draw or lose this game tonight, Leeds will still need to win at Brentford to go past them on the final day. So you can kind of take Burnley out of the equation there from Everton's point of view.
Get in, Iberieze. What a free kick.
Everton have to go to Arsenal. They don't want to be relying on Leeds not winning at Brentford. Obviously, Everton can take care of matters themselves on the final day as well. They are 1-0 down at the moment. Next break in play will head back to Vale Park. Mitchell down the line to Zaha inside the Palace half. Mitchell plays the ball back to Gahey. Gahey in turn to his goalkeeper Butland on the edge of his 6-yard box across to Anderson. Dominic Calvert-Lewin hits the brakes. He chases left, he chases right. Comes wide left now to Mitchell. Mitchell's pass forward blocked again by Iwobi, out for a throw into Palace. Chris Cole's watching the action at Vale Park.
Vale 1, Swindon 0, Ali, but Vale so close to a second. Nathan Smith, the centre-half, with an effort that belies his position, beautifully bending an effort from the edge of the area. It clipped the outside of the post and bounced to safety. 24 minutes played. Port Vale 1, Swindon 0, 2-2 on aggregates.
Everton 0, Crystal Palace 1. Leicester are 1 up away to Chelsea. Doucouré back to Iwobi. Pass forward is blocked by Schlupp, and then it bounces off Coleman. Goes out for another throw.
Get in.
What they can't do is get nervous. And
Get the fuck in there, lads.
You just relax. You still got loads of time, to be fair.
Boom!
As I said, they have started well, Everton, but that's what happens when pressure gets to you, Ali. You start panicking and not doing the simple things which you know you can do.
Pickford slices his clearance with his left boot. It bounces inside his own half. Mikolenko plays it down the line towards the Richarlison. Header away from Holgate. Everton fans frustrated at their team's inability to hold on to possession. Will Hughes, little layoff in midfield here to Eze. Eze looks to his right.
Come on, boys.
Plenty of space. Klein makes the run on the outside. Cross comes in from Ayew. Headed away by Mason Holgate. 25 minutes played at Goodison Park. Palace leading Everton by a goal to nil.
Eberechi Eze with the assist.
Right. Lay off to Schlupp, edge of the box.
Come on.
Immediately on top of him. Knocks him to the floor. No free kick. Richarlison battling for that ball. Gomez is in there as well. Gordon nicks a little pass forward to Calvert-Lewin. Anderson quickly onto it for Palace. Clears with his right foot.
Let's go.
Very hurried at the moment from both teams, and the ball's out for an Everton throw in their right back position. So still Villa 0, Burnley 0 at Villa Park. If Burnley draw that game this evening, Leeds start the final day in the bottom three. Burnley would just have to match Leeds' result on Sunday.
You could still get 51 points.
They stay up, and if Burnley were to win at home against Newcastle on Sunday, Leeds would have to win to have any chance of staying up. Richarlison's layoff receives warm applause from the Everton fans. Mikalenko trying to escape. Ayew down the left. Cross comes in. Calvert-Lewin jumps. It's over his head. The header is flicked away, but only as far as Iwobi. Plays the ball to Gordon. They exchange a little 1-2. Back to Stamford Bridge shortly. Here's Coleman's curling cross to the far post. Mikalenko hits it on the volley.
It's a great chance, to be fair. You're right, Ali, because with his technique, he's got a lot of time. He's on just outside the 6-yard, but Jordan Ayew doesn't do his job by tracking back. It's a good ball in from Coleman, but it's a good opportunity for Mikalenko.
Well, we saw him smack in a wonderful volley in the win against Leicester recently. That wasn't quite of the same quality. John Southall, what's going on at Stamford Bridge?
Chelsea 0, Leicester 1, almost 1-1. Trevor Chalobah 25 yards out, invited to shoot, but there was Schmeichel flying to his left-hand side to tip it over the bar. I'm going to say it, Ali. There are goals in this. Chelsea 0, Leicester 1.
Everton 0, Palace 1. Everton fans want goals in this one. They want goals for their team, of course. If they win tonight, then they're definitely in the Premier League.
Let's open up for the Toffees. What?
Interesting listening to Andy Hunter actually in our coverage ahead of kickoff.
Come on, boys.
Guardian the Observer just reminding us potentially could be Everton's last ever top flight game at this stadium. I mean, you never know. That's crystal ball stuff, but I thought of it like that. Here's Will Hughes. Playing the ball back to Gahey. Palace in control at the moment, leading through the Mateta goal. And Frank Lampard pacing anxiously on the side of the pitch. Offside, says Clinton Morrison. Play continues. Zaha with a back heel flick to Mitchell. Cross into the near post, and Keane heads over his own bar. Ooh. And then Jordan Pickford balls at the assistant referee and says, how is that not offside? So we'll have a little look at the replay in a second. In the meantime, as we wait for the Palace corner, we'll head to Villa Park. John Akers.
Villa 0, Burnley 0. 12 minutes gone. Mings has taken an elbow from Barnes in the face. They had a look at it, but no red card. And Buendia, a right foot effort deflected wide for Villa, who remain on top. Villa 0, Burnley 0.
John Akers will be keeping a keen eye on his fantasy football team this evening, as am I. Fantasy 606 podcast, latest one is out today, available on the BBC Sounds app. Corner in from Eze into the far post. Pickford is able to grab that under no real challenge, comes sprinting out to the edge of his box, dressed all in green with his white goalkeeping gloves, hair slicked back.
It's just everything they're doing at the moment is too slow. Even the fans wanting, he can't, there's no one to hit there for Pickford because they get everyone back, but you just want the tempo to be a bit quicker.
Pickford clears with his left foot, but as Clinton has rightly explained, Palace back in their defensive shape. Coleman barges into Zaha. It was a little trick from Zaha. It was a flick over his shoulder. He wanted to collect the ball the other side. Coleman got him and definitely didn't get the ball, and Crystal Palace get the free kick.
Yeah, he wants to pull out all the party tricks today. You can see that. He's actually playing that occasion and well at the moment. He's buying free kicks and stuff like that, and it's frustrating. The Everton fans will get frustrated, but he's playing the game well.
Villa 0, Burnley 0. Everton 0, Crystal Palace 1 here. Leicester 1 up at Chelsea with the early James Maddison goal. Zaha's clipped by Anthony Gordon. Goes down again. He was definitely caught. Referee didn't see it. Plays continue. Keane heads the ball away. Chested down by the bearded Andre Gomez. Everton fans again frustrated because they've given the ball away, haven't they?
Yeah, they are frustrated. They've got to stick with them though, Ali. I know why it is frustrating, but because when you're giving the ball away, but they've got to stick with them because it is nervous out there.
Good turn from Ayew. Palace definitely the more confident team at the moment. Let's not forget they're aiming for a top 10 finish this season. Klein tries to get the first time cross in, and the ball hits Mikalenko on the back and goes out for a throw-in. So in the last 8 seasons of Premier League football, highest finish for Crystal Palace has been 10th. It's very tight actually between Wolves in 8th and down to 14th at the moment. Ball drops on the edge of the Everton penalty area. Wobie sticks a leg out and stabs it away. Will Hughes with his right foot plays it to Klein. A little bit of litter blowing around inside that Everton half as Ayew looks for the 1-2 with Schlupp and comes speeding in from the right. Hughes with a first-time ball to Klein. Schlupp involved again. Back to Hughes. Hughes.
So deep. They're so deep, Ali. Everton are so deep. Look, look how deep Richarlison is. Now they've squeezed up. And somehow Palace are always getting through.
Playing some nice stuff at the moment, Crystal Palace. Ayew almost caught by Gomez. He's managed to get Klein in behind. Right-footed cross. Too close to Pickford. Gathers it.
Come on, boys.
This time he's quickly out to the edge of his box. There are 3 Everton
68% of the ball we've had.
Anderson heads it away. Everton 0. Palace 1. Gordon plays it to Richarlison into the Palace penalty. Goes for the curler and shoots straight at Butland. That's a very comfortable save.
Yeah, he's got to do better. Once he decides he's not going to play it to Gordon, he makes a good run on the outside. He's got to be working Butland. It was a comfortable save. You saw what he was trying to do though, Ali. He was trying to angle it. But that's better from Everton. If you play at that tempo, you can cause Palace problems.
We'll keep reminding you, defeat this evening not terminal for Everton. This is a game in hand. They would still start the final day of the season on 36 points, going to Arsenal. Leeds at the moment would be sitting in the bottom 3.
Come on,
boys. It would
boys.
still be in Everton's hands, but they'd have to go and get something possibly away to Arsenal on the final day. Zaha trying to get away from Doucouré. Does that. Leaves Gomez for dead as well. Little step over. Can't
Come
get
on.
past Michael Keane, but the ball rebounds here to Eze. Eze with his right
Go on,
foot.
Eze.
Schlupp back to goal in the Everton
Go
box.
on.
Just about manages to keep it. Then Everton win it. Doucouré out to Richarlison. Richarlison stumbles slightly, but gets a pass to Mikalenko. Played into the heart of midfield. To Gomez, back to Keane. Keane chips one wide to Iwobi. And suddenly you hear the noise from the Everton fans as they get on the front foot and Will Hughes comes sliding through the back of Anthony Gordon. Fouls him. Hughes going to get booked. Everton get the free kick.
Yeah, Schlupp has to do better in that box. It was good play. He's got to know his next pass and he loses it and they break. And that's what you want Everton quicker. Will Hughes doesn't have to make that tackle. Good play from Gordon though, buys it, and now he has to be careful because he is that holding midfielder.
Ian Carter this evening is going to keep us updated on the first day of the USPGA Championship. If you're a Rory McIlroy fan, then good news for you. I was watching some of his first round earlier on today, playing some sizzling stuff. Dropped a couple of shots late on, but last we heard had a 1-shot lead at 5 under par. Commentary on the 3rd and 4th rounds of the second men's major of the year on Sports Extra Saturday night from 8 o'clock and from 9 o'clock on 5 Live on Sunday night. McIlroy very much in the mix at the moment. Free kick Everton. They're trailing Palace 1-0. Gordon with his right foot swings it into the box. Keane jumps to win the header, nods it down. No one there in a blue shirt to get onto the knockdown. Ball is cleared up towards Zaha. He lets that bounce twice. He's able to get away from Gordon.
Come on, boys.
Then tries to run past Doucouré.
We need the second goal.
Doucouré, and then Ayew flying through Gordon. That's a bad challenge. Everton fans on their feet. Anthony Taylor straight out with the yellow card. All of a sudden, there's a melee between both sets of players just inside the Crystal Palace half. And I wonder whether the video assistant referee Mike Dean will have a look at that challenge. That's a scissor tackle.
Yeah, but he's gone with his left foot. He hasn't gone with the right foot. So I think it will be a yellow card. And he had to give the yellow card. Until we see the replay, I saw it live. And it looked like he did it. It looks like the left foot went in and then the right foot came after it. So I think they will look at it. Obviously, VAR will look at it, most definitely.
That's what they're asking. That's what the Everton players are asking. Anthony Taylor, where's he off to at the moment? He's coming over to check Anthony Gordon's okay.
Vieira and Alan are getting involved. I don't know why they would pick on the biggest guy there, Patrick Vieira, to be fair.
I think we could genuinely have a look at this. This is worrying.
Nah, because he's not off the ground, he won't get a red. He won't give a red card. It was the left foot. If he's up in the air, I think he's got a good opportunity of being sent off. But I don't think VAR will send him off for that. It's just he tried. You know why, Al? It's the force that he does it with.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Well, those conversations will be ongoing at the moment. It's interesting actually because where we sit.
Oh
The
shit.
left foot. If he's up in the air, I think he's got a good opportunity of being sent off. But I don't think VAR will send him off for that. It's just he tried. You know why, Al? It's the force that he does it with.
Yeah.
Well,
those conversations will be ongoing at the moment.
I'm worried about
it's
this.
interesting actually because where we sit here, in the Goodison Road stand. There are monitors in front of us. We get the replays. I think some of those Everton fans are trying to lean round and see the TV screens, and I can hear some of them saying, that is right. He leaps in he leads with his left leg, and it is the perfect scissor tackle. He doesn't get anywhere near the ball.
No, he doesn't.
And it's left leg, then right leg.
You know, the only thing is he's not off the ground, and it's not really. Look, he's not off the ground. But you know what, Al? I have seen people this season be sent off for less than that, to be fair.
Dreadedness.
Anthony Taylor is marching off into the middle of the pitch. The ball is down, stationary at the moment, ready for the Everton free kick, no doubt about that. Anthony Taylor continuing a conversation with Jordan Ayew and Mason Holgate. Everton trying to get the game back underway. We are back underway, so just a yellow card for Ayew for the challenge. Pickford clears the ball.
Jesus Christ, Ayew, mate, you're one lucky motherfucker, I tell you.
The first half, Mikolenko's cross into the edge of the box. He's volleyed away by Schlupp. Cleared by Coleman. Knocked off it superbly by Mateta. He just took too long, Coleman, and now Palace away down the left-hand side. Mateta's cross in. Pickford comes for it. Flaps it in with his left hand. Zaha drives. Bouncing shot. Ayew's close. Can't get it across the line. Oh, he can!
How is that gone in by...
Yes! Let's go! Get in there! Come on!
At the moment, it looks like it might be going to the final day for Everton.
Get in there!
At the start of tonight's game, if they could win it, they'd be safe. But now in the first half, they are 2-0 down at home to Crystal Palace, and that goal surely should not have gone in from Everton's point of view.
Let's go!
He's got to clear it on the line, and it starts with Seamus Coleman. He takes far too long and gets dispossessed.
Get the fuck in there, boys!
I don't know if Jordan Pickford could deal with the first one, to be fair. He looks like he tries to punch it, but Mateta, it's all about Mateta. Mateta does brilliantly, dinks it in, and you're thinking, here, you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh, Pickford, he's punching, he'll be disappointed with the punch. And then Decore, he misses it, and then Mikolenko misses. Poor defending, but first and foremost, I think Mikolenko gets in Pickford's way when he's trying to clear it, but Decore's got to clear that, and Mikolenko.
Get in!
Yeah, Decore thinks that Mikolenko is going to clear it. Ayew, it comes off his right shoulder, it bounces down in the 6-yard box. He throws a leg out at it, so does Mikolenko. And Decore sort of stumbles because he thinks the ball's going to be cleared. He's trying to get into position. He could easily have kicked that away.
Yeah, he could have. And I think Pickford beforehand could come and catch it out. I think he can come and catch it.
Everton 0, Crystal Palace 2. Everton goal difference dropping to -22. Not a problem against Leeds. Against Burnley, they're starting on -18 this evening. Gordon on the dribble has pushed that ball too far ahead of him. It runs away and goes behind the Palace byline for a goal kick. Right, let's check in at Villa Park then. John Akers.
Villa 0, Burnley 0. Villa with a long throw into the penalty area, just bounces through everyone. McGinn for Villa's had a left foot curler from 20 yards saved by Popen at the other end. McNeil a left foot curler from
Get in!
Cash heads away. It's Villa 0, Burnley 0, 22 minutes gone.
So Premier League table as it stands, Everton's still on 36 points, 2-0 down at home.
The most Ayew goal we've ever seen.
Just above that bottom three on 35 points, level on points with Leeds, but 20 goals better on the goal difference. So in terms of Everton's situation, it hasn't really changed, but what an opportunity for them tonight, and now they really are going to have to do it the hard way. And Frank Lampard has said that ever since he's arrived. That's the way they've done things. 2-0 down tonight. We've only got
get in, boys.
7 minutes
fantastic
time in this first half.
I'll tell you what, James, you are absolutely right, buddy. Absolutely right.
Mitchell underneath it, lofts a header in the air. Coleman again with
2-0
for Everton. Gordon, great skills under pressure, gets away from Mitchell, given a shove by Schlupp. Not enough, says Anthony Taylor for the free kick. Here come Palace again.
Oh, come on.
To Mateta, lovely layoff from the centre forward. Here's Eze, 25 yards from goal, central position. Thought about
come on.
Decides against it. Nathaniel Klein comes screening up the right-hand side in support. Mikolenko with the tackle, clears with his left foot. Calvert-Lewin up high and early to win the header. No one there to collect the flick on for Everton.
By itself there, to be fair, and you know what's going to happen? They're going to come forward ever, and there's going to be spaces, and that just suits Crystal Palace with the players that they've got on the counter-attack.
Final day, Everton at Arsenal, Leeds at Brentford, and Burnley at home to Newcastle. And as things stand at the moment, Leeds will start that final day a point behind Everton. If Everton lose this game, there will be just a point between them. So if Leeds are to win at Brentford, Everton have to win at Arsenal. Ball back to Butland. Closed down by Calvert-Lewin inside his area. Panics a little. Clears with his left foot. Gordon scored again. Advantage is played. Gomez tries the shot from long range. Butland down low to his left, makes the save. Good advantage played by Anthony Taylor, and Anthony Gordon is okay and picks himself up.
Yeah, it was good, to be fair. It was a struggle. It was a bad kick from Butland, but Gordon's been there most lively on the right-hand side. He's been popping up on the left. He's trying to make things happen for Everton. He's the bright spot. I just feel they need to get more crosses into the box, but that's what Calvert-Lewin and
Get him, boys. What a performance.
Ball downfield for Crystal Palace, chased by Ayew. Ayew battling here with Mikalenko.
67%, 69% of the ball.
Free kick.
We've had nearly 70% of the possession.
So Mateta with the first goal. Ayew with the second, and there was me talking about his lack of goals. Fourth goal.
Yeah, that will shut you up, mate, wouldn't it?
You're right, Al. His goal scoring form has not been good enough, Jordan Ayew, because some of them times he's played up front. But what he gives the team is energy on that right-hand side, and that's why Patrick Vieira trusts him.
Still Villa 0, Burnley 0 at Villa Park. Those games kicked off at 8 o'clock. Miss any of the action this evening, it'll be there for you, the reaction to it, the debates, the interviews, and the Football Daily podcast available.
Unbelievable.
Sounds
Absolutely unbelievable.
Commentary, by the way, if you head to the iPlayer or the BBC Sports app, click on 5 Live Final Score, you can listen to us alongside the final score graphics and the video printer. So there was some atmosphere before the game. That's certainly been dampened down now.
Yeah, just a little bit. Jesus Christ, mate, that's fucking understating it.
Gahey stabs it to Hughes. Will Hughes, one of the 3 changes for Palace tonight, poorly given away by Gahey. This is a chance for Everton on the counter. Gomez to Gordon. Gordon.
Quick Mitchell, isn't it?
Tackled by Mitchell edge of the area, yeah. Now Palace quickly on the move. Eze up to Mateta. Laid back to Nathaniel Klein. Klein brings it forward 10 yards. Short pass to his right to Ayew. Ayew runs to the corner of the box where Charlison is back there defending and just gets in his face. So plays back to Hughes. Mitchell's in a load of space on the left-hand side. If Hughes can see him, he can. Quite a lot of loft on the pass, so it took a while to get to him. Looking for the 1-2 with Zaha is Mitchell. Doesn't come off. Iwobi lays it back.
Let me guys know how you're feeling.
Pickford, that was not the friendliest back pass. All Pickford can do is whack it away first time and out for a throw in.
That's just nerves.
Palace.
That's nerves out. That is all it is with Doucouré, because he's a better footballer than that. He's got much more time on the ball, but it's nerves. And when the fans start getting anxious, that does go on to the players, and you can see that at the moment. Everton players are nervous.
Come on, boys.
Taking the throw. Mitchell well forward, down by that Everton byline on the left. Low cross into the Everton box. Gomez clears. Calvert-Lewin tries to control it with his shins. Anderson behind him. Calvert-Lewin down. Anthony Taylor doesn't feel that was worthy of a free kick either. Palace have it again. Klein up to Ayew. Wide on the right on the halfway line. Frank Lampard doing the nervous pacing. Patrick Vieira doing the very calm, cross-armed watching at the moment. His team 2-0 to the good, and moving up to 10th spot in the Premier League this season. Because Leicester are moving up to 8th. They're 1-0 up away to Chelsea. Commentary continues on Sports Extra on that one. Leicester 51, Wolves 51. Palace moving up to 48 points if they win the game tonight. Zaha's back here, intercepted by Doucouré. Lovely layout from Gordon to Coleman. Coleman finds Gomez 10 yards inside the Palace half. Back it comes to Holgate. Time running out in the first half for Everton here. The action on the half-time whistle will be interesting as well. Here's
yeah, it will be interesting.
Ball across the
they're gonna need a response, Everton.
Diagonal into the Crystal Palace area. Header away, falls to Iwobi. Iwobi looking for an option, gets a shout from Doucouré, gives it straight back to Iwobi. Mikalenko wants it wide on the left. His cross comes in, almost finds Richarlison. The header floats wide. And behind for a goal kick. Clinton Morrison.
Yeah, it's decision making. They're on the edge of the box, and then you've seen Iwobi, Richarlison getting into positions. Get the ball wide. That's how I think you'll score against Crystal Palace. The ball wide, get balls into the box, and get Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison attacking it, because that's their best option at the moment. But it has to be a big half-time team talk from Frank Lampard out.
At the moment, it's heading to the final day. Those who know Everton will know this. In terms of Premier League history, 1994, they survived relegation on the final day. 2-0 down against Wimbledon they were here. Graham Stewart scored twice, the first in the penalty spot. They won the game 3-2 and survived. And they survived relegation on the final day 4 years later in 1998 with a 1-1 draw against Coventry here, and only finished above Bolton on goal difference. Palace player down hurt. I think that's Mateta.
Oh, I think they'll stay up though.
Calling that now.
I think they will stay up. Do you know why I think they'll stay up? Because I can't see Burnley and if the results stay how they were,
Yeah.
I can't see Burnley and Leeds winning. I can't see it never happens like that where both teams at the
Here's
bottom.
one for you, okay?
Go on then, throw something to me.
Let's say Leeds win to go to 38, Burnley draw to get to 36, Everton lose, Burnley would be ahead of Everton on goal difference. Everton would go down in that instance on goal difference. So you need one to win and one to draw in that situation.
Never thought like that. Oh wow, yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe you can ask me at 6 o'clock on Sunday.
Revising your opinion.
Yeah. Ali's threw something up.
Late in the first half at Goodison Park. Just got a shout to head somewhere else there for a second. Where are we going? Stamford Bridge, John Southall.
Chelsea 0, Leicester 1, chance though for Chelsea. Kante through to Lukaku on the right of the penalty area. Just took too long on here. Marty blocked it. It was good defending, but Lukaku should have done better. Chelsea 0, Leicester 1.
4 minutes of added time at the end of the first half. Villa 0, Burnley 0. And Port Vale still leading Swindon by a goal to 0. League 2 playoff semi-final tonight. 2-2 on aggregate. That one, like this one, kicked off at 7:45. Will Hughes thought he was fouled on the halfway line. Anthony Taylor eventually agreed, and Everton fans again voiced their fury and frustration.
You're just looking in midfield, and Gomez, good player, but they ain't got a midfielder who can run in behind. So I think
that's
someone
the problem.
like Donny van der Beek maybe can come on because he's the one who can pull strings, and maybe it's Dele Alli time. We brought him in, and what has he done? Tonight's a night you want the big players to turn up. We all talk about him being a big player. Tonight might be the night where he can come and make a difference. Yeah, 9 substitute appearances since joining, yet to score a goal. Tonight would be a very good time to start. What's happening at Villa Park, John Akers?
Well, Pope has made 2 fantastic saves for Burnley. It's Villa 0, Burnley 0. McGinn has had a couple of efforts. This one looked in. Pope stretched out a left hand and picked it out the top corner. Fantastic save. Villa 0, Burnley 0. 31 gone.
And with that result as it stands, Burnley would start the final day out of the bottom 3, ahead of Leeds on goal difference. Late stages of the first half here at Goodison Park. Everton on the ball. Coleman across to Pickford is a good 20 yards outside his box and launches one high down the middle of the field. What a lead from Calvert-Lewin to win the header. Gordon can't control the flick on. Mitchell clears with his left foot. Can't find Zaha. Michael Keane given a shout by the Everton fans because Mateta was closing in. Coleman tries to caress a little pass down the line and can't keep that in play and goes out for a throw-in. Palace wide on the left.
They just look void of ideas at the moment, Ali. This Everton team, they look like they're a team. Listen, they've got ability in that team, but there's just no confidence at the moment. And I think that result against Brentford, that was the one where I'm looking. And even when they went away to Watford and didn't turn up, the 0-0 against Watford, everyone's beating Watford at the moment. Watford looked like they're on their holidays, and they didn't get the 3 points. If they got the 3 points that night, I thought they would have been safe.
Here's Mikalenko. On the ball on the left-hand side for Everton. Cross into Doucouré, tries to take it on the turn. Everton want a handball. Anthony Taylor immediately motions and says no. He says the ball has hit the ground, bounced up, and the arm is by the side. It was Jeffrey Schlupp that Everton had felt and handballed it, and Clinton's going to get a look at the replay now.
Yeah, it's because he's his thigh, isn't it? He's got
his
thigh first. That's why he's not giving it to him, and his arms are not out, so he won't give a decision. If he hits it straight, then he's going to give a penalty.
Late corner for Everton. By the way, the mention of Donny van der Beek's been out injured for a while. He is on the Everton bench this evening, so quite rightly, as Clinton says, could come on and possibly make a difference. Everton needs something. Corner in from the right, good delivery, headed up in the air by Ayew. Zaha's the first to it. Still inside his own box, under pressure from Michael Keane. Flicks the ball over Keane's head, nodded back by Ayew. Cleared by Anderson. Coleman only player back in his own half for a moment there. Eze's onto it for Palace wide on the left. Gordon now back to help out. Gets a toe in. Important one for Everton. Mitchell on the ball for Palace.
Come on.
Wide to Eze on the left. 30 seconds remaining in the first half. Eze with his right foot. Clinton's enjoying that.
That was brilliant. He's so smooth, isn't he? You just want to see him back to form.
Bit of fade on it. Wide to Ayew. Ayew well tackled by Mikalenko.
Let's go. 2-0 at half time. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But there is going to be a massive response from Everton.
Need to take this quickly. 2-0 down. Throw in for them inside their own half. Mikalenko loops it high. Down the line it goes. Over the head of Richarlison.
Get in.
Hughes can't keep it in for Palace. Another throw in for Everton. But Palace Happy with keeping Everton there.
Get
And there
in.
you go. Few boos and a few cheers on the half-time whistle. We'll keep repeating it. Not terminal for Everton tonight if they lose the game, but it definitely means it will go to the final day. Clinton, they have looked a little nervy. Mateta got the first free header from a set piece. The second was an awful goal to concede for Everton. Doucouré could so easily have cleared that off the line. It was Coleman caught in possession inside his own half. They have got so much work to do in the second half.
Yeah, it's two. It's the first one's a set piece. Will be disappointed. It's not like Palace have just carved them over with good intricate play. And then the second one's disappointing. I think Pickford could come and catch it, but Mikalenko's in his eye line. Instead he punches it, and then they don't react. It hits his shoulder. I've never really heard, and it's the weakest shoulder ever. And Mikalenko is sliding, and then Doucouré don't know whether to clear it. So it's decision making, and I think that's what will annoy Frank Lampard. It's the way the goals have been conceded on such a big night.
Well, we gave you the motto, the Everton club motto at the start of the game, nothing but the best is good enough. That is not Everton's best so far this evening. 45 minutes left to try and do something about it. Half-time at Goodison Park, Everton 0, Crystal Palace 2.
We'll talk more about this game after we've heard about another goal at Stamford Bridge. John
Oh.
Southall.
Chelsea have the equaliser.
Hey,
Chelsea 1,
good.
Leicester 1. Reece James with the cross, and there was Marcus Alonso on the back post, on the volley. Really good strike. Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
Clinton, how's Jordan Ayew still on the pitch?
To be fair, I don't think it's a sending off.
Do you not?
No, I don't. No, to be fair, it's a hard one because he doesn't jump off the pitch. He does catch him, and it could have gone either way. Me and Ali was looking at it. It could have gone either way. And you know VAR are going to turn it over one of the experienced referees. It could have been sent off. Tell a lie. I shouldn't say that. It could have gone either way, to be fair. But I don't think, because it was the force with it, but I don't think he was off the ground. And I think if it was a proper scissors, then he would have got a red card.
Steve, it's been a theme, hasn't it? I mean, you know, I was reading all about it again in the build-up to this game, but some of the decisions, and
Yeah.
I know, you know, at the end of a season, if you do...
Fantastic, boys. Right, let's go back to cricket. Here we go. We'll move back for the second half as soon as possibly can. Right, here we go.
Waiting. Yep.
That's a decent shot there from Joe Denley. Oh, he's going for the third. He's going to get run out, surely. See you later, mate. What on earth is he thinking there? Why would you do that? You're nowhere near, mate. See ya. Goodbye. What's he doing? Randall, an absolute idiot.
Crease. Run out for 24. Kent are now 106 for 5. The right-handed batsman that's coming in
Wait on it.
for Kent.
To be fair, that's a terrible delivery, but somehow we've got away with it. What a performance, lads.
Oh, nice ball.
Yep.
Three runs from it and a wicket.
End of the over. Kent are now on 107 for 5.
Yep.
Lovely shot from McFadden. That's 4. It should be 4. Yeah.
Waiting.
Let me know your match thoughts in the prediction in the comments, ladies and gents. Oh, fuck off, McFadden, you prick. Seriously? Oh, close.
Change your bowling to medium.
Oof. Oof. That will hurt. Oh, fuck me.
Yep.
Oh, run out. See you later, mate. What are you doing? I don't understand. What are they doing? Just giving stupid wickets away by running unnecessary runs.
The dismissed batsman.
Run out by Jamieson, even though it was run out by me.
Team are now on 114 for 6. Right-hander is coming into bat.
Waiting.
Oh, great fielding.
Yep.
Oh, good. They're going just for a single this time.
End of the over. Kent are now on 115 for 6.
7 down. Denley's gone. Thank you. Bye, Gabriel. It's the most stupidest wicket you can get, but we're not going to complain. I mean, I've been out like that a couple of times in my actual career mode.
For 8. Please welcome the new batsman at number 10 for Kent.
Waiting. Good bowling.
Great bowling. Oh, we're going to run again then. Yes! Huge delivery there, huge spin on the ball there from Medstar YouTuber. Completely takes Ortega by surprise. Bowls him.
Kent are now
He's gone for a duck.
117 for 9.
Kent really have collapsed here from 112 for 5.
Wait. Oh, nice ball. Yeah.
Oh, fuck off, Quinlan. You're on a laugh, mate. You're a number 11 batsman. Oh my god, how does that not bowl in? Thank you. Bye-bye, Quinlan. There we go. There's the wicket. Let's go. I think that's been one of my best halves. I completely agree, James. Completely agree. Fantastic. 70% of the ball. Absolutely dominated them. Oh, Burnley winning as well. Oh. Wow, that's a big goal. That is a big goal at the bottom. Penalty to Burnley. That would really, really screw Everton up. Really screw them up. We'll take a 4 for ladies and gents. Let's go. 4 for 29. No, we should really be going past this score. Yeah, well and truly smashed it. 144 from Rory Burns, and it was declared as well. So we're not even required to bat. What was it? 394 for 4 declared. Fair enough. Let's go. Right, Crawley, here we go. That's a big goal at the bottom. Thank you. Bye-bye, Crawley. First ball up. Let's go. Already making an impact, ladies and gents. Let's go. Didn't take us long at all, did it? For the bullshit block onto the pad. Let's go. Bell Drummond comes out for Kent. We got him last time as well. Oh. Oh, that's a decent shot. It's a really decent shot from Bell Drummond there. Should go all the way. He won't. We get 3 though. Good running. Right, here's Jordan Cox. He was run out the last time we played him.
Good bowling.
I think it will be funny if Everton get rid. I completely agree, mate. You think Leeds will? I'm not sure Leeds will, to be honest. I genuinely think if Everton play like that in the final game of the season, they will get relegated without 100% of a shadow of a doubt. They've got to turn it up in the second half. They're going to need to see a response. And that's what is worrying me at the moment. They get an early goal in the second half. That's when the nerves are going to start kicking in for Palace. We've got to start the way we did in that first half. Got to play like we did in the first half. Keep continuing to test Pickford. Continue their back line. Because I just don't think it's as strong as they think it is. That's a good shot from Cox there. Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's go. There's the dodgy bullshit again. Let's go. God, we've taken 38 wickets. Right, here we go. Oh my goodness, Denley. First shot. Bloody hell, didn't expect that. It's gone straight through the fielder and it's gone for 4. No, it's not. They're going to run the 3rd anyway. Because they're stupidly throwing it to me. I don't know why they're throwing it to me. And they're going to run the 4th. We've gone for 8 off this over, but with wicket.
End of the over. Kent are now on 39.
Right, we are back underway for the second half, so I will put this back on pause. We will finish this before the stream closes. So give me a second and I'll get the stream back underway. Here we go. Okay. Pause. And let's go.
Go down. You can't just blame individual decisions, but they do seem to be mounting up. You know,
66% of the ball at half time. That is ridiculous. There isn't much pressure on us to get a result, so you really think that, James? I don't think that at all. Honestly, I think they will get back. They will get back into the game. I do.
On Sunday, where Richarlison's shirt was being tugged, you know, just before that incident happened. So you can understand the frustration.
Yeah, there's a lot of it coming through.
They may well have to go to Arsenal and get something. They've made a change at half-time. Dele Alli has come on, Clinton Morrison for Andre Gomez, and Mateta is down holding his face early on in this second half.
I think it will finish 2-1. I think you're right, James. I do think it will finish 2-1.
I think I was just in there with the press people.
Yeah.
I was just trying to be optimistic. I didn't think we would.
When you slow it down,
I didn't think we would be dominating that much in the first half.
when you saw it at real time, we thought it was a yellow, but watching it again, he is lucky to be on the pitch.
Michael Keane bringing the ball forward for Everton. So Dele Alli on in this Everton midfield, in the blue shirts, white shorts, white socks. Attacking that attack to Gladys
it's too
Street
dark
end.
now.
Howard Kendall, Gladys Street end, away to our left in this second half. Zaha sweeps a pass away. Keane is there to intercept. Doucouré plays the ball to the right-hand side. I think it's one of those, isn't it, Clinton? If Anthony Taylor had given the red card, I don't think Mike Dean would have changed that decision. He gave a yellow card and he decided not to change that decision. But you watch the challenge again and again.
No, mate, no.
I think he's a lucky boy, and the Everton fans certainly agree. So 1.5 minutes gone. Second half, Pickford in goal for Everton. Coleman, Keane, Holgate, the 3 centre-backs. Iwobi, Mikalenko, the 2 wing-backs. Dele Alli now on for Andre Gomez. Abdoulaye Doucouré in central midfield. Gordon and Richarlison wide. Calvert-Lewin, this man, on the ball for Everton now, up near the Palace penalty area. Iwobi side puts one to Gordon. Gordon's ball in, bounces dangerously inside that Palace box. Anderson on the half volley, clears it away for Crystal Palace. Doucouré collects to Gordon, quickly to Iwobi. Iwobi with his left foot just dinks one into the box. Calvert-Lewin heads it up in the air, challenges for his own header. Doucouré now volleys it to his left. Here's Mikalenko, back to Dele Alli. 20 yards out, across to his right to Iwobi. Lovely dummy from Gordon. The ball runs loose inside the penalty area, and it's cleared because both Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison have run beyond the cutback. Much better start to the second half from Everton, who really didn't offer very much at all in the first half in a game of this magnitude.
Yeah, Zaha's got to be better, to be fair, but it's good play from Iwobi. The ball was good. It was a good dummy from Gordon, but Coleman should be really putting that across the 6-yard box.
Crystal Palace have Jack Butland in goal, Klein, Anderson, Gahey, the captain, Tyreek Mitchell at left back. 2 players on yellow cards. Jordan Ayew we've discussed, obviously. Will Hughes in central midfield as well. Eze and Schlupp either side of Hughes in the 4-3-3. Mateta through the middle, who scored the first goal with the free header. And Wilfred Zaha wide on the left. 3 minutes gone in the second half. Half-time in the other 2 games in the Premier League, and crucially Burnley 1-0 up away to Villa. Ashley Barnes scoring from the penalty spot. Chelsea 1, Leicester 1, which, as John Southwell was telling us, would be enough for Chelsea
here we go,
tonight.
ladies and gents.
3rd spot in the Premier League table. Tottenham and Arsenal duking it out for 4th spot on the final day of the Premier League season on Sunday. Zaha mesmerising as ever with the ball at his feet. Finds Schlupp, little cutback, looks for Mateta. Holgate's there for Everton. Just sticks out a right leg and knocks it behind for a Crystal Palace corner.
Come on, boys.
It's good play there from Zaha, and that's what happens. They always get runners. If you see when Palace are going forward, they look like they're going to create something. You see when Everton get forward, you don't really see that, do you, Ali, where they're going to make something happen. And I think that's the biggest disappointment
here.
Leave a like on the
Speaking to a lot
stream,
of
guys,
people
if
around
you're
there, and they just said
brand
they just
new.
like the quality at the moment, this Everton team.
Corner then for Crystal Palace. Way to our right. Right in front of the Palace fans who are tucked in the left-hand side of that Bullens Road stand. Eze, poor delivery.
At home.
Iwobi, easy volley away for him. The ball goes bouncing 3 or 4 times up towards the halfway line. Mitchell is onto it for Palace, plays it back.
BBC 5 Live.
With his right foot only as far as Iwobi. Iwobi sees
I am also live on Yubo as well, my YouTube stream as well, just so you all know.
Everton teammate. First signs of frustration for the fans again in the second half.
Excuse me.
Eze passes through the legs of Doucouré to
So-
Zaha. Mateta turns it round the corner brilliantly to
Go
Eze.
on.
Eze takes on Holgate.
Go on.
Past him. Still Eze going. Falls over in the box. Anthony Taylor waves with his left hand.
Fuck.
Tells him to get up. He was off balance. He was tumbling. And Coleman was alongside him. No penalty.
Yeah, it was good. It was good defending, but good play from Eze. I just said you've seen over the last couple of weeks he's starting to get his form back. But this is the thing you worry about with Everton. Once you go forward, Palace will play on the counter attack.
Bit of speed from Anthony Gordon, cutting in from the right, finds Iwobi, charging forward
Come on,
into the
boys.
area, shows too much of it to Klein, who's able to get a right foot in, knocks the ball out for a throw. Loudest noise we've heard practically since kickoff from the Everton fans, who were warmly applauding Dele Alli as he went through his warm-up routine at half-time as well. Positive change from Frank Lampard. Can Dele have the impact for Everton? Here he is. Where's number 36? Ball forward to Richarlison. Richarlison trying to make space on the edge of the box. Hits a shot in hope. Easily blocked by Hughes. Keane for Everton. Volleys it to his left. 5 minutes already ticked by in the second half. Everton 0. Palace 2. Villa 0. Burnley 1. Half-time at Villa Park. All the reaction in
You're
the
right, Georgia.
podcast
You're saying.
available for you on the BBC Sounds app tomorrow. Here's Gahey inside his own penalty area. On the slide,
Come on, boys.
with his left foot. Bit of Everton pressure building.
Yeah, and look what it gives.
Keep
to the
him
crowd.
out.
You have sustained pressure here.
Yeah.
Sorry, they will get behind you out. Sorry.
Is that the smoke from the flares or the sausage roll at half time?
Sausage roll at half.
Sausage roll at half time from Clinton Morrison.
Everton 0, Palace 2. Palace bringing the ball away. They're in bright yellow this evening with a vertical blue and red stripe down the left
They
hand
are starting
side
to crawl it a
of that
little bit
shirt.
back, Everton. It's a bit
Red
concerning.
boots halfway down the yellow socks, and they're playing from left to right in the second half. Holgate, measured pass wide to the Ukrainian Mykolenko, in off the left touchline. Can't find a teammate with his pass. Schlupp, loads of energy. Palace have looked far more energetic than Everton so far this evening. Schlupp's fouled, and that's a free kick for them.
Let's go.
6.5 minutes gone in the second half. Everton 0, Crystal Palace 2.
I think you hit the nail right on the head there. They look really energized, Palace. Energetic. When they break with pace, purpose. Everton is so slow, and then Palace can get back into their shape. Have to move the ball quicker if you're going to cause problems, and get the ball wide. Said it so many times.
Not really, just a top 10 finish.
I would probably just go bring on Damari Gray up, Gordon Gray up, and play Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin. You might as well go for it.
Yeah. Still trailing 2-0.
So,
Mitchell on the ball for Palace. Attempted a little sprint down the left. Turned, came back, placed it.
What's up, Shorty?
Hughes under pressure. Caught by Calvert-Lewin.
oh,
Goes down Herb, but Everton continue to come forward, and the pass is behind Dele Alli. That's twice in the second half. They've got in a good
Let's
position on the
go.
right. And the cross or the cutback or the pass has been behind the Everton attacker. The ball eventually out for a throw. To Everton wide on the left. So as it stands, Burnley with a win going to 37 points. Everton 36, Leeds 35. If Everton lost on the final day and Leeds drew, they both finish on 36 points, but Leeds' goal difference is so vastly inferior. That's why, as things stand, they're going to have to go and win at Brentford on Sunday. Our commentary Sunday, Premier League games all kick off. Last round of the season, 4 o'clock on Sunday. Our commentary will start at the Etihad Stadium. As Manchester City try to make it 4 titles in 5 seasons. Manchester City at home against Villa. Anderson through the back of Dele Alli. That's a foul. Catches him in the back of the head. Alli is flat on his back, and that is a free kick.
That's a yellow card.
Everton.
I'm clearing my throat now. I'm all right now.
Good.
But that could be a yellow card because, to be fair, Anderson completely takes out Dele Alli there.
leave a like on the stream, guys.
So Everton free kick.
Oh, they've
I
got
mean,
one
the roof
back.
will come off if Everton score it. Then
Fuck!
Very interesting.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck!
If Everton score, they could easily go on and score a second one.
Yeah.
It's just they have to.
The
when
man
you're
who I
on top
thought was a
now, which
championship
Everton are
player.
slowly getting into the game, they
Fuck!
have to score.
Yeah. Free kick, Mykolenko. Floated high into the Palace box, nodded down by Holgate. Keane with his left foot. What a brilliant
Bollocks!
finish from the centre back. It's on for Everton in the second half. That's what the fans needed. Something to believe in. It's come from an unlikely source, and I tell you what, that's a stunning finish. First time, left foot.
Fucking knew it.
Here we go. Everton
Fucking called it.
It's a great finish, to be fair. The ball's whipped into the back post, but Keane's
Taking the fucking piss.
And once he gets it and he sets it out left foot, it's a fantastic finish into that far corner, to be fair. And that's what I said. Once you get a goal, this place will roar. Look at these fans now, and they'll be quiet for the whole. I mean, they'll be making these noise the whole game now.
Right, game's opening up. Crystal
Fuck's
Palace on
sake.
the kickoff, attacking down the right-hand side. Everton knowing a win tonight and they're safe. Are you with a couple of step-overs, getting booed by the Everton fans who feel he should have been sent off in the first half with a tackle on Gordon. He's fouled with Richarlison, obviously another yellow card, and Jordan Ayew gets sent off, so he's going to have to be careful, and I'm sure Everton will remind the referee of that. Everton 1, Palace 2. Someone's flicked a switch.
No, they have. They must have heard our commentary, because we just said if they score now, this place will erupt, and it has erupted now. And Palace will look to make changes now.
By the way, the control and finish from Michael Keane there.
Michael Keane.
Oh, it's like a striker's goal. The finish is
Fucking hell,
fantastic,
Michael
to be fair.
fucking
It's a
Keane.
finish. It's a fantastic finish.
This is the atmosphere we had at the start of the night. Everton are still behind. Everton 1, Palace 2. Iwobi looking for the run of Calvert-Lewin. Butland's quickly off his line. He's there for Palace. Clears it away with his left foot. Every Everton fan on their feet inside
Jesus
Goodison Park at
Christ.
the moment.
Yeah, they are.
This is not good, boys. This is not good.
Once you get that goal, this place will erupt. They've been waiting for this all game. And Palace kind of give it to them at the second half because of the way they've started the game, but they've been brilliant.
Right, decision's now starting to go Everton's way. Schlupp doesn't like it, throws Richarlison to the floor. Richarlison very sensibly walks away from that. Dele Alli was knocked over. Anthony Taylor, to his credit, tried to play an advantage there because Everton were building a move. It then didn't develop quickly enough, so the free kick has been given Everton's way, and it's in exactly the same spot that Palace created their goal from, their first goal in the first half. Free kick in the inside left channel. Will Hughes is down, he can't continue. Palace have been preparing that change for a while. Milivojevic is coming on for Crystal Palace. It's going to be another one of those nights on BBC Radio 5 Live. If you're on the move, remember you can always listen to us on the BBC Sounds app, and tonight as well, if you're able to and you want the commentary with the final score graphics and the video printer, then go to the BBC iPlayer or the BBC Sport app, click on 5 Live final score, and you'll get absolutely everything you need.
Milivojevic has just come on for Hughes, who's injured.
Can they go on and win this game? Can they secure?
Nah, fuck off. They're not winning the game.
Tonight?
They wouldn't deserve it.
Mikalenko's free kick, not a good one, into the edge of the box, headed away by Schlupp. Gordon plays it back to Coleman, and Coleman decides to come all the way back to Jordan Pickford. Plenty of time still left in this game. Pickford drives it forward with his left foot. Calvert-Lewin up early, looking for the knockdown. Dele Alli onto it, stabs it forward. Cleared away by Gahey. Eze with a second header. The ball falls to Ali in the middle of the Palace half. His pass forward is blocked. Doucouré wins a 50-50. Dele Alli immediately closed down by a couple of yellow shirts, but the applause because he got the pass away. Now another one. Oh, Gordon in space on the right. Goes for the early cross into the near post. Gahey clears with his right foot. By the way, the other thing I've just remembered, Dele Alli and Crystal Palace. Do you remember that wonderful,
Oh, fuck off.
The chest, the flick over the head and the volley. Yeah, that was brilliant, to be fair. Brilliant.
Fuck off.
Like that. Here's Richarlison with the tricks on the right. Stands the cross up into the box. It goes and behind for a corner to Everton. Everton 1, Palace 2. Villa 0, Burnley 1, Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
They didn't have this in the first half, to be fair. Pressure was comfortable.
This is so concerning.
They put pressure on Palace. You see at the moment they're starting to crumble, to be fair.
Can't hear yourself think at the moment. Mikalenko with the corner into that near post. Mikalenko, those last two deliveries not good enough, and then a miscontrol as well, and the ball comes.
Just need to get a foothold of this game.
For a throw, and we had an instruction there in the background that I didn't hear because it's so loud inside the stadium. Vale Park, Chris Coles.
It's loud here too, Ali. Terrific atmosphere. Still Port Vale 1, Swindon 0. To be fair, it's more lively off the field than on it at the moment. It's been a fairly subdued start to the second half.
Boys.
But Swindon are better. They were insipid in the first, looking much brighter in the second as we hit the hour mark. Still yet to create anything clear-cut, but it's a much closer contest. 1-0 Port Vale, 2-2 on aggregate.
Winners will play Mansfield in the League 2 playoff final Saturday the 28th of May. Sunderland Wickham in the League 1 playoff final this Saturday.
Oh, Villa level! Villa level at home to Burnley.
Place in the Premier League. That's what Everton are trying to secure, their place in the top flight. Iwobi with a shot 25 yards out. Low one is blocked. Damari Gray getting ready to come on for Everton.
Get Ayew off the fucking pitch. Get Ayew off the pitch.
Holgate to it. Holgate desperately wants to keep that in. He can't. It goes behind for a corner.
Yeah, that's what they have to be careful of, Everton. I know there's still a lot of time to go, so they don't have to go all gun-ho to try and get that equaliser and to try and get that third goal. Take their time because the chances will come.
Yeah, point, not dreadful for Everton.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's not too bad, is it? 2 points from 2 games definitely does it for them, whatever other teams do.
Come on,
corner
boys.
Coming for Crystal Palace, and then we're straight to Villa Park. Palace leading Everton by 2-1. Corner from Eze, in from the left, headed away at the near post. Ball volleyed back into the Everton box by Zaha. Can Everton break with this? Dele Alli brings it down. He's fouled inside his own half. Free kick Everton. John Akers at Villa Park.
Equaliser for Aston Villa. Aston Villa 1, Burnley 1. Cross from the right from Cash. Buendia near the penalty spot. Took it first time on the volley into the ground. Pope got a big hand to it but couldn't keep it out. Aston Villa 1, Burnley 1.
Right, Premier League table, bottom of it as it stands. Everton 36, Burnley 35, Leeds 35. Burnley ahead of Leeds on goal difference. Anthony Gordon comes off, Damari Gray comes on. So Clinton, you don't quite get your Gordon, Gray, Richarlison, Cavalier, but Dele Alli's still out there as well.
Yeah, he's still out there. He's still creating chances, and I think Damari Gray's a different option. At the start of the season, he was one of Everton's better players.
Pickford with his left foot up to the edge of the box. Everton player down. That's Michael Keane inside the Crystal Palace penalty area. Hopeful shouts of penalty from the Everton fans. There's just a sea of tense, expectant faces in that Gladys Street end away to our left. Throw in for Everton, level with the Crystal Palace box on the right. Coleman flicks it forward to Richarlison, hangs on to it, kills that cross in, aiming for Calvert-Lewin, can't quite get a foot on it. Ball is loose inside the Palace box and they clear. No Palace player inside the Everton half. Jordan Pickford onto it, plays it to Mikalenko to his left-hand side. Everton 1, Palace 2. To be safe tonight, Everton need to win the game. They still need 2 goals, but as Clinton says, still got plenty of time, and actually a draw wouldn't be a disaster. Pickford clears with his left foot. Gahey heads it away. Here's Milivojevic. Milivojevic, little pass to his right, finds Klein inside his own half, down the line to Ayew. Ayew, good ball.
Go on.
Into the on-rushing Eze. Eze slows down, then Doucouré in with the tackle. Doucouré tries to knock it past Milivojevic. Anthony Taylor almost got crunched by Iwobi. Jeffrey Schlupp gets it back for Palace. Everton complaining that the referee got in the way there of the action. Should be a drop ball there, saying Mikalenko slides in through Eze, knocks it out of play. Throwing for Palace on the right. Take a breath, everyone.
Yeah, he makes a bad decision, Taylor. There's a foul on Eze, he doesn't give it, so then he gets in Iwobi's way, and he don't stop the game because he knows he made the mistake first time. He's a good referee, but he hasn't had a great night today so far. Throw in for Klein down the right. Oh, Calvert-Lewin slips. He was trying to play the ball back to Dele Alli. Anderson with a first-time clearance up towards Mateta. Now Mateta quite often comes off for Palace at this point in the game. Calvert-Lewin jumps to win yet another header. Can't find an Everton teammate. Mitchell playing it forward to Zaha. Brilliant tackle by Coleman on Zaha. Turns into an Everton attack. Doucouré's ball not enough on it to find Gray. Wide on the right-hand side. Here's Zaha inside his own half. Milivojevic, first-time ball up to Mateta. Nice one-touch passing from Crystal Palace. He'll be the next one off. He's been booked and he's not. But then
he should be off already.
Can go out there.
Ayew to Eze, on to Mateta. Mateta, oh, great save, Pickford.
Oh.
He's made so many important saves for Everton in the last few weeks. There's another one, point-blank range, blocks it, and behind for a corner.
That could get Everton the point they need. Is good play from Jordan Ayew and Eze, and Mateta really should be scoring there. They just cut Everton's defence over, but great save from Jordan Pickford. He's been doing that for the last month brilliantly.
Breathless stuff at Goodison Park on 5 Live and BBC Sounds. I know John Southall's waiting at Stamford Bridge. Let's see what Crystal Palace can do with the corner. Obviously the action more important if it's at the other end. Everton looking for the equaliser, but here comes the corner into the box. Keane heads it away, Zaha underneath it, nods it down to Ayew, heads it back to Mitchell, goes wide to the left to the corner taker Eze again. Zaha slightly on his heels there, beaten to the ball by Doucouré. He's behind Doucouré now, not making it easy for him to clear. The clearance hits Eze. Zaha and Doucouré battle again, slip onto it, edge of the box. Everton got to be careful. Pickford with another save. The shot came straight at him. Pickford straight out to the edge of the box. Wants to get Everton moving forward as soon as he can. Anderson heads it away. Klein will try and keep this in. Oh, Calvert-Lewin comes flying in on Klein with exactly the same challenge, really, that Ayew put in on Gordon in the first half. Klein is down. Palace players don't like it. Let's check in with John Southall at Stamford Bridge.
Not so breathless here. Ali, Chelsea 1, Leicester 1. Fairly lacklustre start to the second half. Fafana's just guided the ball back to Schmeichel with Ziyech lurking. Chelsea have a free kick here on the left-hand side. Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
Chelsea 1, Leicester 1, Villa 1, Burnley 1.
Right, Finley, how are you, man? So fucking nervous, man. So fucking nervous.
Saturday's 5 Live Sport comes live from Hampden Park.
I literally said Everton were going to get one back just after half time. I literally said that, and what happened? Michael fucking Keane.
If you're on the move, the game's kicking off at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Iwobi's lost it. Is he going to get a free kick? Anthony Taylor, I think. What are we saying? Yeah, free kick Everton, just inside the Palace half. Are you hanging on to the ball, trying to stop Everton taking it quickly? Drop ball, possibly. Yeah, drop ball.
Yeah, it's hit him whenever we're in possession.
25 minutes to go. Everton 1, Crystal Palace
So fucking
2.
nervous.
Michael Keane, the goal scorer for Everton. Pass into midfield finds Doucouré. Doucouré chips it to his right. Coleman has to head this in field. Gray back to Coleman. Everton keeping the move alive. Iwobi, one touch. The cross comes in. Gahey heads it away. Doucouré gives chase. Long, rangy strides, eating up the ground to get to that ball. Another diagonal ball. Coleman, alert, collects it on the right-hand side. Past Mitchell, looking for the cutback into the near post. Palace deal with the danger well. Out it goes for an Everton break. Everton, just a totally different team in the second half.
Yeah, a different team. Palace are lacking the energy, so the one thing he will do, he'll bring on Conor Gallagher, because Gallagher will give the energy, and Everton fans don't want to see him because he's been Palace's best player this season.
Gray lays it back
Get him
to
on.
Iwobi. Still
Get him on.
1, Burnley 1, which means Leeds will be starting that final day of the Premier League season in the bottom 3, level on points with Burnley, but way behind them on goal difference, and Everton will be a point above the pair of them. Doucouré back to Holgate. Jordan Pickford can't contain himself, waving his arms, urging his team forward. Here's Iwobi, 25 yards out, central position, has lost it. Schlupp and Doucouré run into each other. Another 50-50. Oh, that's a bad one.
That is bad.
Keane on Eze, yellow card. Yellow card. That looked bad from up here. Michael Keane in at speed, didn't get anywhere near the ball. We'll have another look on the monitor. Poor blimey, the challenges tonight, Clinton, the decisions that Anthony Taylor is having to make.
Yeah, maybe it's not as bad. Nah, he just slips. He just slips, to be fair. And it's one I think Eze dives out the way.
So concerned, man.
He jumps out the way.
Need that third goal.
Michael Keane on the yellow card. Last 11 Premier League games, Everton have had 5 red cards. They cannot afford another one this evening. Obviously had 2 of them in the game against Brentford on Sunday. The Branthwaite one early on really did cost them. Win tonight, they're safe, and they can leave Leeds and Burnley to scrap it out on Sunday, but at the moment for that to happen they still need 2 goals. On air tonight on 5 Live Sport, through until 10:30 with all the reaction, which you'll also be able to hear in that Football Daily podcast via the BBC Sounds app. Iwobi to Dele. Dele's pass intercepted, knocked up in the air by Eze. Such a graceful player, Eze. Lost it now though to Dele Alli, works hard to get it back. Zaha clips him, that was cynical. Yellow card for Wilfred Zaha.
Fucking
the right
hell.
decision, Clinton?
Yeah, of course, definitely. Dele Alli's going to play a pass and he just catches him Wilfred Zaha.
Need to make some substitutions or we're going to get a man sent off.
But this crowd are up now and they'll be appealing every decision now.
Free kick Everton, just inside, a tiptoe or 2 inside their own half. Pickford, all in green, with his big white gloves, waving his left hand forward, just chips it up to the edge of the box. Keane wins the first header, cleared to Zaha. Zaha on the turn, whips it away with his right foot. Mikalenko lets it run past him, turns and plays it back to Jordan Pickford, who, a bit like Edison for Manchester City, can hit these wonderful long balls for Everton. Here it goes, up towards Calvert-Lewin. Lets it drop inside the Palace area. The angle's got very tight for him, but he's won the corner. Gahey's gone down hurt now. As he went in to win that ball, he collided with Calvert-Lewin, who didn't do anything wrong in the challenge, but Gahey is now down hurt, and Everton think that is a little bit of time wasting. Everton 1, Palace 2, Villa 1, Burnley 1, Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
Yeah, I think he has had an ankle problem recently, so he might have just caught his ankle in the ground, to be fair.
Corner for Everton. 24 minutes gone, second half. Heading to Villa Park again shortly. That's the other big game in the relegation battle. Let's see what Everton can do with the corner first. And as we look up above the stadium as well, what a gorgeous sunset we've got as well. Pinkish hue.
What a day.
To the sky. Gray's ball in. Keane jumps to win the header. Has taken a whack on the head, but keeps going. Doucouré shoots through a crowded area. No power. Jack Butland is down to make the save. And Anthony Taylor's going to stop the game for a second because we have a head injury. So, John Akers at Villa Park.
Aston Villa 1, Burnley 1. We have a claret sky here, which is fitting these two teams of claret and blue. They are letting Villa have it at the moment, Burnley. They're sitting really deep. They know that this 1-1 scoreline keeps their fate in their hands on going into the final day. Chukwuemeka has come off, the 18-year-old for Villa. Traore is on. It's Villa 1, Burnley 1.
Yeah, Burnley draw tonight. All they have to do to stay up is match Leeds' result on Sunday. So obviously if Leeds win, then Burnley have to win. They won't know what's going on in that game. If Burnley can get themselves in front, Leeds will have to win to have any chance of staying up on the final day of the season. They are away at Brentford. Everton are away at Arsenal. Everton, the way things stand, possibly might still need something as well. Iwobi wide to Dele. Dele with a little back heel. Can't keep the ball. Ayew takes it off him. Looks for Mateta, who's still out there for Palace. Holgate clears with his left foot. Calvert-Lewin knew he was going to be offside. Doesn't chase it. Richarlison nods it down. Looking for Gray. Gray's tackled. Anderson again, just happy to thump that forward into the Everton half. You said it, Clinton, as well, in terms of this Palace performance, hanging on a bit in the second half, but you know, they are not making it easy for Everton.
No, they're not, to be fair, and Palace have got nothing to play for, but I did say before the game, Patrick Vieira wants to finish with the most points that Palace have finished and as high as possible, and he won't accept anything, and you can see that in his players' performance. But Everton's second half have been much better early.
Yeah, they have. Crystal Palace against Manchester United on the final day of the season. Reading today that Eric Ten Hag, new manager, will be there to watch that one. That's a foul, isn't it? Gahey's jumped into Calvert-Lewin, he's gone down. Anthony Taylor says no. Everton have it. Doucouré plays a 1-2 with Gray. Doucouré's 35 yards out in a central position. It's worked to the left to Mikalenko. Mikalenko brings the ball infield. Looks at that cross towards Calvert-Lewin. He's up well. Flick header, couldn't get enough on it. And behind it goes for the goal kick.
It's a great ball from Mikalenko. That is what Calvert-Lewin wants, to be fair. I'm surprised he's not won that header. But Gay, he's good defending to put him off. But yeah, that's the type of balls that he wants into the box.
Another Palace player down.
It's Mark Gahey again. It's like
again, so he's
hobbling. So if he's struggling, just go off then, so they can make a change. Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. 18 minutes plus added time to go. Obviously, once the full-time whistle blows here, we've still got the 8 o'clocks to keep going. Villa 1, Burnley 1. Last we heard it was Chelsea 1, Leicester 1. John Southall's at Stamford Bridge.
That is still the case, Ali. Couple of chances for Hakim Ziyech. First 25-yard free kick, comfortable for Schmeichel. The second 20-yarder from the right-hand side. Schmeichel there again. Chance just flashes wide for Chelsea. Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
Commentary on that one continues on Radio 5 Sports Extra. The ball is bobbling around inside the Palace half. Everton have won it. Here's Iwobi. Gray on his outside. Plays it to Gray. Wasn't quite sure where the ball was. It arrived behind him. Lets it run through his legs. Teases Mitchell. Rolls it back to Iwobi. Doucouré makes a little run towards him. Iwobi delays and plays it to Dele with a little chip pass. And Coleman and Doucouré were trying to run onto it. It's missed both of them and gone behind for another Palace goal kick. Conor Gallagher.
Yeah, he's going to come on. He's probably been disappointed he hasn't started today because he wants to play every game. Surprised it's Jeffrey Schlupp because I would have probably left him on. I would have took off Jordan Ayew.
Yeah, I'd have taken off Jordan Ayew. What's he doing taking Schlupp off?
Give you more, track him back. But I think Jeffrey Schlupp's had a good game, but Gallagher's a different player. Gives you more energy in that midfield.
Anthony Taylor has just come across to encourage Jeffrey Schlupp to leave the field just that little bit more quickly. Everton fans are making the point. And yeah, important player obviously all season for Crystal Palace, and this does beef them up in midfield. Conor Gallagher, another one with the hair slicked back, the peroxide highlights, number 23 on his back. And we have got 17 minutes plus added time to go at Goodison Park. Everton, to be safe tonight, to ensure their Premier League safety before the final day of the season, need to find 2 more goals and win this game. Doucouré lofts it forward. Calvert-Lewin chests it down. Cleared by Mitchell. Up in the air it goes. Zaha under pressure did really well to control it, but lost it now. Holgate launches it forward. Gahey seems to be moving a bit better now. Heads the ball away. Eze turns away from Iwobi. Mateta won't catch that one. The ball comes through to Jordan Pickford, and he picks it up and off he goes. Bowls it out to himself. Little left-footed pass to the feet of Holgate. Ayew comes towards him. Holgate up towards the halfway line. Sideways it goes to Michael Keane.
That's why they get frustrated, the fans, because they're not comfortable in possession of the likes of Holgate and Keane. They've got to be comfortable in possession at the back.
That's why Dele Alli's come back into that left back position, and Pickford totally ignores him and swings it out to the right, but it's worked. Good skills from Gray. Maisie Daisy run. Pokes the pass to Coleman. Coleman.
Fuck off!
Cross towards the far post. Dele Alli's there. Chests it down.
No!
Near post. Might find Richarlison, who scores the goal for Everton. They're back level. 2-0 down at half-time.
Fuck off, man!
And if they can get another one, they are staying up. Richarlison has been the hero late in the season. He's done it again for Everton.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Excited. It wasn't the most perfect shot for Richarlison, but the Everton fans don't care. It's ended up in the back of the net. It's Everton 2, Crystal Palace 2.
Yeah, it's good.
Fuck off, man!
He spits past Zaha, Mitchell, too easy to be fair. And then Coleman gets in, plays a good ball back post. Palace don't deal with it. Anderson don't get close enough. Klein don't get close enough. But credit Richarlison, he keeps going, takes a slight deflection, and beats Butland, who's not number 1. It should be Guaita in goal, because he probably saves that. But I said it, if once Everton get one, they could go on and win it now. Palace have gone in this second half.
Blue smoke suddenly fills Goodison Park. Flares are lit all over the place. Everton fans believe again. Still plenty of time to find a winner. Everton 2, Palace 2. If Everton get the win, then on the final day, it doesn't matter what they do or anyone else does. They will secure themselves a 69th consecutive season in the top flight of English football. And Crystal Palace,
I don't know why they keep trying to flares on. They just scored.
Delaying the game.
The fans are delaying their game, but they're in their ascendancy, so I don't know why you would do that. That makes no sense.
Palace now up against 11 inspired Everton players and just under 40,000 rabid Everton fans. You can hear them loud and clear here on 5 Live and BBC Sounds. This is going to be some 15 minutes or so ahead. Everton 2, Palace 2. Gallagher stumbling inside the centre circle. Still Villa 1, Burnley 1. And still Chelsea 1.
You've got to be kidding me.
Leicester 1. Premier League table down the bottom as it stands. Everton 37 points, Burnley 35, Leeds 35. Ball breaks loose from Mateta. Mateta looking for Zaha on the left, half intercepted by Coleman. Is he offside? Zaha with his right foot, shot takes a deflection, loops over Pickford, then the flag goes up. Clinton Morrison was there, he had his flag up ages ago.
Yeah, Zaha's way offside. He's not even looking across the line. He's gone way too early. You can see that he's offside. I don't understand why the linesman don't give the put the flag up early enough. I said it all along.
What a game, what an atmosphere.
Brilliant.
Also, with the whole potential Jordan Ayew red card, Ayew scores, makes it 2-0. Everton are all over the place. Now it's 2-2.
This place is bouncing. I played in some atmospheres, but yeah, this is red hot, to be fair.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What a strange season.
Fucking bottle jobs. Absolute fucking bottle jobs.
In charge. Now Frank Lampard, the manager since the end of January. 13 minutes to play. Another goal if they can win the game. They are safe for another season of Premier League football.
Don't need to be open though. The points, I know what you're saying to go and win it, but they do not need to be open and concede another goal. Do you know what I mean now? I
think they're getting a little overexcited. Coleman drives the ball forward. Calvert-Lewin gives chase. Lampard's trying to get the message out onto the field. 12 minutes remaining in the game. Butland is there, bowls the ball out underarm here to Gahey. Gahey to Mitchell. Up the line to Zaha. Zaha back to Milivojevic. And Palace just establishing a little bit of control of the football and trying to calm it down. You're not calming this atmosphere down,
No chance.
as you can hear. Milivojevic, ball almost bobbles away from him. Here comes Doucouré charging forward to put Anderson under pressure, up towards Ayew. Ayew wins the free kick. Mikolenko gives him a little nudge in the back. Crystal Palace free kick inside their half, and Ayew comes across for some reason to Kevin Friend, the fourth official, and complains. Patrick Vieira now with a calming word to Jordan Ayew. Christian Benteke's coming on for Mateta, so big man for big man up top. That's a foul. Conor Gallagher receives the ball. Doucouré trips him. Free kick, Crystal Palace. 11 minutes to go.
He can never finish games, Mateta. He works ever so hard for 60, 65, and then that's him tired. But it's hard up front by yourself, Ali. And Benteke needs to prove his worth, to be fair, at Crystal Palace, because I don't know what his contract situation is, but he hasn't played enough minutes that he probably really wanted to this season.
I'm trying to think what the best story is, were Everton to get a winner. Who's possibly going to score that goal for them? Who is going to be?
Calvert-Lewin, no?
You think Calvert-Lewin?
Yeah, Calvert-Lewin. If they're going to get a winner, I'd say Calvert-Lewin. Oh, maybe Dele Alli.
Yes.
Why not?
First goal for the club.
Yeah.
Just over 10 minutes to play. Next break in play, we're back to Villa Park. Burnley were one up. Last we heard it's 1-1. Zaha onto a long ball from Anderson. Infield to Eze. Doucouré back with the tackle. Coleman clears with his left foot. John Akers at Villa Park. What's happening?
It's 1-1, but Burnley are having a good spell. Just won a corner. Ball bouncing around the 6-yard box. Shot towards goal. Blocked. They've just had an effort from Brownhill. A half volley saved well by Martinez low down to his right. And a Barnes effort. Left foot snapshot. Blocked. Good spell. 1-1. 22 minutes to go.
Results not going Leeds' way tonight as it stands. Obviously, they don't want Burnley and Everton to win, but draws as well. Obviously, much better news for Everton and Burnley. What about Stamford Bridge, John Southall?
Chelsea 1, Leicester 1, but Chelsea have missed an absolute sitter. Lukaku across to Christian Pulisic, unmarked, 7 yards out. It was a tap-in. Somehow it went wide of the left-hand post. Rudiger also denied by Schmeichel. Chelsea 1, Leicester 1.
Leeds on 35 points in the bottom three. Triple goal difference. Burnley level on points with them. Everton 2 points ahead of the pair of them on 37 at the moment. Last 10 minutes of this game. The other two games kicked off at 8 o'clock this evening. That Chelsea game over on Radio 5 Sports Extra. Doucouré desperately has to foul Eze, has to drag him back rugby style. He was getting away down the left. Doucouré picks up a booking.
Yeah, to be fair, Eze's played well today. They say, speaking to people at Palace, he's starting to get back to his best hour, and you can see it over the last games. His running stats are up, he's running more with the ball, and he looks like the Eze that Gareth Southgate nearly took in the last squad, because he was going to be in that squad before he got the Achilles injury. Maybe not made but he was going to be in the provisional squad.
Well, I mentioned the amazing Everton comeback back in 1994. That was final day of the season, 2-0 down against Wimbledon. They won 3-2. 2-0 down tonight, can secure safety if they can win this game 3-2. Benteke chases a through ball. Offside flag goes up late. Pickford clears it. Advantage played. Calvert-Lewin wins the header. Nods it to his right. Damari Gray can't get there. And Mitchell... Free kick, is it? Oh, we're going back to the offside.
Yeah, we're going back to the offside, yeah, because there was no advantage.
Free kick Everton, they won't mind that. 8 minutes to play. All the games level in the Premier League. And I believe it's still Vale 1, Port Vale 1, Swindon 0, which means that League 2 playoff semi-final is 2-2 on aggregate. Long ball forward from Pickford. Calvert-Lewin up high. Holgate can't keep it in down by the byline. Flags up, so that will be a goal kick to Crystal Palace. Damari Gray has the ball, quickly gives it back to Jack Button.
There's a winner. There's a winner. I don't know which way it's going to go, but there's definitely a winner in this game. There is a winner.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be some party. I mean, there were fireworks and flares ahead of the game tonight to encourage the Everton team. If they win this and stay up, it's going to be some party here this evening. John Akers at Villa Park.
We've just had a long VAR check for a penalty for Burnley. Barnes hit it against the arm of Dean. No doubt it hit him on the arm. It was like t-shirt line. It was really borderline. Barnes has gone off. Weghorst is on, and Philip Coutinho is on for Villa. 19 minutes left. Villa 1, Burnley 1.
Thank you, John. Offside shout from Clinton Morrison, spot on.
Because he's
Zaha
not
caught wide on the left.
He's trying to go too early. He doesn't need to go early. He's waiting and waiting, but he has to time his run.
Everton 2, Palace 2. If Burnley can get the win, they would move to 37. Everton would be on 37. Leeds would be in deep, deep trouble on 35, but all three would still be involved in that relegation battle on the final day of the season. Do not miss that on 5 Live, 4 o'clock kickoffs in the Premier League. Here's Richarlison, down by the byline, wide on the left for Everton, back to Mikalenko. First time crossing towards Calvert-Lewin was behind him. Eze on the edge of his own box, looks for Zaha. Zaha and Coleman wrestling. Coleman gets the free kick. The two of them were almost locked arm in arm, and they were almost sort of at 45-degree angle leaning into each other. Zaha complains that he was fouled. Everton get the free kick. What an attacking opportunity this is.
Yeah, what they've done in the second half is Coleman's just gone right tight to Zaha and says, I'm not going to let you turn, I'm going to get as tight as you want. And it was Taylor gets it right. Zaha is wrapping his arms around Seamus Coleman.
Are you actually fucking kidding me?
Ball hits the back of the net.
Are you actually?
To describe anything, you'll know exactly what's going
Fuck
on.
off. Fuck off!
Everton, just under 30 yards out. Incredible noise inside the ground. Dramatic pause. Deep breath from Damari Gray. 4 steps to the ball. In it comes to the 6-yard mark, and it's headed in for Everton. They've got it. Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Some of the fans are on the pitch. They cannot contain their joy. 2-0 down. They're 3-2 up, and if it stays this way, they're staying up. But they need to get the fans off the field as quickly as they can. You would not believe it. Everton look dead and buried at half-time. The diving header from
Fucking kidding me.
Lewin,
You are absolutely fucking kidding me!
Crystal Palace too.
I fucking knew it!
This is stupid though. I don't get why you're coming onto the pitch. Like we've seen it before the other night with people like Billy Sharp.
Fuck off!
Come off the pitch.
Just
and
fuck
come
off!
onto the pitch. I don't know what you're doing. Come off the pitch. Even your other fans are telling you, get off the pitch. You celebrate it after. Get off the pitch.
5 minutes to go as it stands. Everton are safe.
But to be fair, I did tell you Calvert-Lewin.
You said it.
I did say to you
said it.
Calvert-Lewin. It's big moments. He's a big player for them. It's a great header as well, to be fair.
He has had a terrible time of it this season with injury. These Everton fans, some of them don't want to leave the field. I can see one of them is actually having a scrap with one of the stewards. The Everton players desperately encouraging the fans to get off the field. This interruption's not going to help them. What a second half performance. And what a situation we have at the moment for Everton. Knowing tonight a win keeps them up. 2-0 down at half-time. They lead 3-2. They are on 39 points. Burnley and Leeds will have to scrap it out on the final day of the season. It's still Villa.
Unbelievable.
Everton don't care about that. They've got to switch on, Clinton.
No, they have to be fair. It doesn't help the play, them coming on. They don't need to come on the pitch. Stay off the pitch. Celebrate.
Fucking bottle jobs! Absolute fucking bottle jobs!
Great ball in, and that's what Calvert-Lewin does. Brilliant header. To be fair to Everton, his fans in the second half have pushed them on, and the players have responded.
Nah, I'm not having this. I'm really not having this.
That day this evening, Michael Keane with the first, Richarlison with the second, Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic.
4 seasons outside the top flight of English football in their history. They are
You're taking the fucking piss.
Goodison Park. It's absolute bedlam inside here at the moment. But Everton still have a job to do.
I said it to the man behind, right? I said in there, if they get 1, they'll go and get 2 and 3 because you know this place will just take
Joke.
it, and it's brilliant.
Absolute fucking joke.
As the next Palace man, and wanting my team to win, but you got moments like this are brilliant though, and fair play to Everton. If they can hold on now, there'll be some scenes here.
Game is still not back underway. 3 minutes, well, there were 3 minutes remaining. There is going to be a ton of time still to play here. Villa 1, Burnley 1, Chelsea 1, Leicester 1, Everton 3, Crystal Palace 2, Richarlison coming off, John Joe Kenny coming on shortly for Everton.
Not interested, go away.
Well, what a night. Gahey's ball, diagonal out to the right. Palace aren't going to take this line down. Everton are going to have to concentrate defensively. They've conceded 61 goals in the Premier League this season. They have not been rock solid at the back by any means. So I think those nails are still going to be bitten for a little while longer. But I tell you what, the scenes we're going to get at the end of this game, if Everton hold on and win this game.
Well, I'll tell you what, the scenes we got in front, Ashley Cole jumped literally 3 seats into the analysts' arms, to be fair. So the scenes have erupted around there. Great atmosphere.
Can't actually see what's
No,
going
we
on.
won't
We've got about 4 rows of fans in front of us standing up. So I've just seen the ball launched up in the air. Milivojevic with his left foot. Ball goes high towards the halfway line. Conor Gallagher's there, half-volley clearance. Seamus Coleman, the Everton captain, trying to keep cool heads tonight underneath it. Ball drops to Zaha. Palace led 2-0 at half-time. Everton 3, Crystal Palace 2. Dominic Calvert-Lewin's header in the 85th minute of the game. At the moment, is keeping Everton
Fuck off,
in the
Butland.
Premier League.
Get the fuck out of my club, Butland. You absolute fucking nonce. Fuck off.
The far better goal difference at home to Newcastle leads away at Brentford. All that drama still to come. Gahey plays the ball across to Mitchell. Mitchell closed down by Iwobi. Everton players, unsurprisingly, have found some extra energy. Got to keep the ball now. In it comes to Dele Alli, or can they find a fourth to kill it? Ali comes gliding forward. He's got Richarlison to his left, so Everton haven't made the changes yet. Richarlison to be replaced by Kenny. Ali still going. He's run it too far beyond the dead ball line. It wastes time, though, and it goes behind for a goal kick to Crystal Palace. I've not got that much voice left, Clinton. So
No, to be fair, Dele Alli's got experience. I don't know where he's going. Just give the ball to Richarlison. I don't know where he's passing the ball. Just pass the ball. To be fair, I understand he's trying to run down the clock, but just keep the ball. Just running it out of play and give it back to Palace.
have you got 7 minutes voice left?
Yeah, I got
That's
7
what-
minutes. It's been a brilliant. I think that's Richarlison coming on, and John Joe Kenny coming on for him. So you know how much stoppage time there is. You think it will be 7?
No, it's 7. It is 7. Yeah.
Wow, yeah, I've got 7.
Yeah.
100% got 7.
You've got 7. The Everton fans have got probably 7 days celebrating.
7 minutes, man.
Because at the moment, the final day of the Premier League season is going to be an absolute cruise for them. What's happening at Villa Park, John Akers?
12 minutes to go. Aston Villa 1, Burnley 1. Both look like they could get a winner. You don't know. At the moment, Burnley with their fate in their own hands. Watkins has had an effort. Ings has just come on and faded one wide at the right-hand post. 1-1. 11 to go now, plus added time.
Leeds fans clearly supporting Villa in that one. Burnley fans desperate for a winner to get them into a better position on the final day. As it stands, though, they will start outside the bottom 3. Everton with defending to do. We're into the 7 minutes of added time at Goodison Park. 5 Live and BBC Sounds, incredible Premier League drama tonight. Everton, as it stands, are staying up. They will be in the Premier League next season. Iwobi's ball with his right foot, looking for Dele. Dele can't keep that in on the left-hand side. Throwing for Crystal Palace. Dele tries to delay it. Anderson shoves him in the back. It's all the usual gamesmanship and tactics and pushing and shoving. Anthony Taylor comes over to control it. And Nathaniel Klein waits to take this throw. Back it comes to Anderson. Everton 3, Crystal Palace 2. Anderson's long ball downfield with his right foot. Ooh, Doucouré miskick inside his own half. Puts Mikalenko under pressure. Battles for the ball with Jordan Ayew. Dele is there again. Dele's clearance runs back into the Everton left-back position. Pickford's alert. He's there first. Holgate's fouled by Conor Gallagher. Crystal Palace players now getting frustrated. This works in Everton's favour. They're leading Palace 3-2.
Yeah, and they deserve it on the second half showing, to be fair. I've never seen Palace crumble like this season, because they've always been defensively really strong, but they've struggled to defend set pieces. But you know what? It's all about Everton. It's been brilliant from Everton.
Same old bullshit. Same old fucking bullshit. Been better than Roy Hodgson era, is it? Better defending, is it? Fuck off. We cannot fucking defend set pieces. Vieira, you got the fucking summer to sort it out. You got the summer to sort it out. You can fuck off, mate. Same old shit.
Pickford on the corner of his own box. Goes long down the middle of the pitch. Calvert-Lewin bumps into Milivojevic. Calvert-Lewin goes down. Anderson's clearance hits Calvert-Lewin and the ball is back with Jack Butland. Quickly to Vale Park, Chris Coles.
We're heading into extra time. Port Vale 1, Swindon 0. Vale in front in the first half. Swindon much better in the second, but as the match wore on, the edginess increased, and extra time always looked likely, and that's what we have. Vale 1-0 up, 2-2 on aggregates.
Yeah, that's the League 2 playoff semi-final second leg. Ball loose inside the Everton penalty area. Winners will play Mansfield in the final of that one tonight. Dele caught by Conor Gallagher as he cleared. Anthony Taylor's not buying that one. Palace have it wide on the left-hand side, still putting the pressure on Everton. Ball comes into the box, flicked up in the air by Ayew. Pickford comes a long way off his line, throws himself at the punch, wins the free kick for the challenge on him. Pickford's flat on his back, some of these Everton fans, Clinton, can't watch. They're watching us.
Yeah, they need to watch their team. Don't watch us. Watch your team. Your team needs you to support you. You don't need to watch us. But nah, it is nerve-wracking, to be fair, because probably they were thinking everything was going against Everton. Because I don't fancy Everton to go to Arsenal to get anything on the weekend, even though Arsenal are not in good form. And then you're thinking Leeds could go to Brentford and get something, and Burnley could easily get something at home to Newcastle. But
well, don't say that to them.
no, but it's safe now, isn't it? They won it now. It's all right.
Hang on.
Safe. Come on, mate.
Do not say that.
Ali's cheering at the moment now. Not really.
3.5 minutes to go. Everton fans will not thank you for saying it's done. It's not done. Bill Kenwright sitting alongside the England manager Gareth Southgate. Big smile on his face, clapping his hands together. Not the season that Everton anticipated, but there are going to be some celebrations this evening if they can hold on for the win. Into the last 3 minutes. Everton 3, Palace 2. Coleman clears with his right foot up towards Calvert-Lewin, who is going to be the match winner, the hero for Everton this evening as things stand. Tries to get onto a ball wide on the right-hand side. Mitchell sticks with him. Calvert-Lewin very sensibly takes it to the corner flag. 2 Palace players trying to get it off him. Eventually, he's lost it. Conor Gallagher is going to have to take a risk inside his own penalty area. 2.5 minutes to go. Everton 2.5 minutes away from Premier League safety after the most remarkable second-half fight back at Goodison Park this evening. Gallagher plays it across to Milivojevic, chased by Iwobi. Nerves still abound around these 4 stands. Zaha plays it to Eze. Eze chips it up, edge of the box. Easy for Coleman to volley it away with his right foot. 2 minutes to go. Everton 3, Palace 2. Still Villa 1, Burnley 1. It's going to be between Burnley and Leeds as it stands on the last day of the season to see who drops down. Benteke controls it on his chest. Handball. Handball from Christian Benteke. He complains against the decision. Dele Alli's gone down again, so he's sat down at the moment. We're going to get another stoppage in play. 90 seconds to go. Frank Lampard now can't watch the Everton manager. He's almost done it.
Cannot believe he's done it.
January, he's almost saved it.
He had a difficult job, to be fair. I don't think Rafa Benitez done a brilliant job here, to be fair. But credit Frank Lampard. If he keeps Everton up, he's done a brilliant job from the position they were in.
2-0 down at half-time. Michael Keane scored in the 54th minute. Richarlison in the 75th. Calvert-Lewin in the 85th. There is a minute to go. The Everton fans know that, and they are going to sing Everton to the finish. Pickford clears with his left foot. Headed forward by Calvert-Lewin. Dele making a nuisance of himself again. Does a brilliant job for Everton. Knocks the ball into the body of Mitchell and wins Everton the throw. 40 seconds and counting.
Unbelievable.
Everton fans looking forward joyously to another season in the top flight of English football, which they've been in since 1954. It's gone to the wire this season, and they've really rescued themselves this evening. Calvert-Lewin holding on to the ball for Everton. Eventually tackled.
Fucking joke.
For Crystal Palace in their left back position.
Absolute fucking joke. Do you know what? I'm not even going to listen to it. I don't want to listen to it. Can fuck off. I cannot believe that. I really cannot believe that. Same old fucking shit, different season. I swear, if he doesn't work on set pieces in the summer and we get worse with set piece defending, he can fuck off, man. Butland, get out the fucking club, you absolute prick. You're fucking shit, mate. Fuck off. I cannot believe that's just happened. Right, let's finish this game and then I'm closing the stream. Let's finish it. I fucking have to. Same old fucking shit with this club. Just does not change.
Waiting. Waiting.
Oh, I'm going in on these players in Operation Palace tomorrow. I am fucking going in on them. Fucking bottle jobs. Absolute bottle job cunts. Fucking spineless. Absolute fucking spineless.
Good bowling.
Pathetic. Absolute pathetic. It's time you grow the fuck up.
Well bowled.
End of the over. Kent are now on 40.
Don't even fucking care anymore. This team can fuck off. Ruined any chance of a top 10 finish with that. It looked like we were the team that were fighting to stay in the fucking league in the second half.
Waiting.
Pathetic, spineless cunts.
Yes.
Fucking fuming. Absolutely fucking fuming. Let me know your thoughts down below, ladies and gents. Let me know your thoughts. For me, he's got the summer to sort out this problem of defending. He's got the summer to sort it out where he can fuck off.
Oh, nice bowl.
Defending has been such a problem at this club for such a long fucking time. And again, it's proved it again tonight. Fucking pathetic.
Waiting.
End of the over. Kent are now on 47 for 2.
3 down, thank God for that.
Yep.
Good shot from Dan, mate. Cannot believe he's done that. I cannot believe the club would do that to us. Pathetic. Absolute pathetic.
Good bowling.
Guys, leave a like on the stream, please. Know that you've enjoyed it. Yes, yes, what a wicket. Long fell for that.
The batting team are now on 50 for 4. Please welcome the new batsman at number 6.
I just got nothing to say, man. Nothing to say at all. Fucking spineless cunts.
Well bowled.
Wait on it.
Oh, nice shot from Randall. That's going to go all the way for 4. It looks like it.
Bowler.
He's going to get 3.
End of the over. Kent are now on 53 for 4.
I can't wait to get into them tomorrow.
Up home. Good bowling. Oh, that's a spot. Oh, nice bowl. Good bowling.
Waiting.
Oof.
End of the over. Kent are now 54 for 4. Change of bowling. The right armour.
Jameson. And then we're back into the attack.
Change of bowling. The spinner coming on to bowl.
Waiting. Waiting.
Oh, I had a chance there.
Waiting. Waiting. Waiting.
Again, on your bike, Randall. There we go, another wicket. Full for the match. 8 for the match.
79 for 6. The right-hander is coming into bat at number 8 for Kent.
Waiting.
End of the over. Kent are now
For wicket maiden.
79 for 6.
Waiting. Yep.
Oh, lovely shot from Ortega. Very nice shot. Oh, he missed! He's missed! Oh my god, what? Fuck's sake, of course I've missed.
Oh, that's a spot. Up home.
All Burnley get a fucking point. Third Aston Villa.
Yep.
Oh, nice shot from McFadden. Definitely going to get a boundary there.
End of the over. Kent are now
7 off the over,
19
that's
for
expensive.
6.
Yep.
Good bowling.
Yeah.
Great dive.
Wait there.
I'm just really upset, guys. Really upset with that.
Wait on.
End of the over. Kent
Second
are now
half was
on
just the worst
93
thing I've
for
ever
6.
seen.
Well bowled.
Wait there. Wait. Yes.
Wow, another decent shot from Ortega. Might go all the way, but we'll get 3 probably. Especially if he's taking fucking long like that. What the fuck is he doing?
Well bowled. Oh, that's
End
spot.
of the over. Kent are now 105 for 6.
It's the end of day 2 session.
Tom
Easy
Curran,
two.
the new
Good bowling.
Yep.
Another shot from Ortega.
Bowler.
3. Another 3 runs.
Oh, nice bowl. Well bowled. Oh, that's spot.
Waiting.
end of the over. Kent are now on 109 for 6.
God, they've gone past a 50 partnership here.
Change your bowling. The
No, simulating, thank you. Bloody hell, they had nearly 100 partnership there. Trying to rescue themselves, Kent. To at least make us bat again. Right, 8 down. McFadden's made a half century, fair play to him.
change your bowling. The off spinner is coming on to bowl.
We need to get a bit more balance with him.
Waiting. 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 Waiting.
Nice shot from McFadden. Definitely get 3.
Kent are now on 188 for 8.
9 down, he's finally gone. Right, should be a matter of time now before we do win. Fair play for Kent to giving it a go, but it's always going to be a struggle for them. God, I'm surprised that's not out. Quick look at that again. Pitch is in line. Oh, it's just missing the wicket.
Oh,
Thank you, goodbye. That's the 5 for the match and 9 for the 5 for the innings and 9 for the match. Let's go. Big wicket there. Innings and 78 runs. I think the man of the match we have to be, really. Yeah, man of the match once again. Edstar YouTuber does it again. 144 is not enough for Rory Burns, and Edstar YouTuber has a 9th. Let's go. Right, that's it gonna be for the stream, everyone. I've had enough. I've had enough of it all. County Cup in 5th place. Yeah, whatever. I've had enough. I've had enough of this bullshit every single fucking year. We get so excited and then once again the club lets us down. One day play it, don't care. Don't say I'm a brand new player when I'm not a brand new player at all. Got a brand new player. You're not a brand new player. Fucking idiot. England County Cup. That's fine. We know the drill by now. Right, that's it. Going to be it for the stream, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed it. Leave a like on it, and I'll be back for the next video very, very soon. Alright, so good night, everyone, and stay well.